Hello, everyone. My name is Daramouthe, or Dara for short, and welcome to another Darachat. Now, obviously, you are seeing that it is only just me. Unfortunately, reach to the other guests has not been panning out well. Of course, we agreed on date and time, so I haven't heard anything back, and I've been trying to contact with like the past hour or two. So, on both their Discord, which is where I first talked to them, and their Twitter X. Unfortunately, I can't message them directly, so I had to leave like an at whatever. But unfortunately, there has been no return. So maybe they'll join, maybe they won't. The last post I saw posted on their Twitter X stated they were having internet issues, so that possibly could be why they're not here at all. But we are here regardless, and I know it's probably gonna be like it's gonna be me trying to cover 2 hours. Gonna be trying to do 2 hours of doing this. Whether that person comes on or not, and I will check periodically if they've answered anything, because as of this moment, the guests may not appear. So, unfortunately, that is the unfortunate case, and I'll have to change if they don't come. I'll just have to change the description later and then update the thumbnail. But yeah, so I'm just gonna continue anyway because obviously you guys know I can do this by myself, but um I can't sit around and wait forever for someone to uh respond, even though we've put this months. Actually, what was it? When was the last time we talked to set things up? It's the beginning of this month. It's like 19 days ago, and of course they're at a time disadvantage, or on South Africa time. Of course, I'm Eastern, but with no response on either end, I'm kind of stuck in the middle. So we'll just have fun doing a solo dare chat until either he comes on or uh, my payitforward stream starts. Yeah, I done uh, probably could have done this at 6, but regardless, we're gonna have fun with this, and I'll keep an eye on things. Um, but how are all of you? It's been a while since it's just been you and I. That's right, you and I. So we could do this as like a feedback stream, right? Where you tell me how you thought of all the people coming on so far. Some being, repeats, or whatever. Like Alaska Man Jeff is not. He's not a repeat, but he's a new person. Kitty Flip City's a new person. All these different people are that are new, and some are old. But the point of the matter is that, like I was telling Jeff yesterday, the point of the matter is to have a conversation about whatever and not be tied down to this weird form of non-communicative destruction. It seems like people don't want to talk to each other more, or what anymore, not more but anymore, and it's just like, why does it seem we can't just sit down and just converse without it getting to like a tussle? Because you know feels like it does, when it shouldn't. And ooh, pretty lights go in the background. But regardless, yeah, that's the thing. And I'm in the works of trying to get other people on for July, so that's been a fun time. Um, it's it's funny when you're trying, right? You're really trying. You're trying to say, hey, would you like to come on? Some similar thing like that, and you get something back. You say, oh yeah, whatever, or don't get anything at all, and the journey itself is difficult. I won't lie. It's difficult because nobody's gonna say yes right away, or if they do, it's sort of like, oh, I'm gonna set things up, which is fine. Always trying to set the date and time to make sure that it's um, works within their schedule. Like I try to work within the other person's schedule because again, I know my schedule. I don't know theirs, so I tell them this is the start point. Maybe midnight could be the end point, but yeah. So it's been very interesting, but it also it's invigorating because I want to continue on, because there's always another person after the person after the person, and it becomes a broken record. And it's just like, you know, yeah, it's just wild. It's wild how well, how I don't want to say like it's been the best. It's been going so smoothly, so greatly. Of course, today's just a hiccup. Um, but it's it. I see it 3 months in to I mean, of course, it started like January, February, but 3 months full of just a variety of different people and some returns. And I don't think I've ever seen any content creator fill every day with someone new. Maybe they'll speak on something different, whatever. They'll do this, they'll do that, but or maybe they'll do every day, and I'm just like, I like my weekends. It's like I tell my job, it's like maybe sometimes take an overtime, but the thing of it is people will have their own way of going about to doing this. And I'm like, well, weekdays, maybe a weekend, depending on if a weekday doesn't work for the person at hand. But at the end of the day, I'm seeing some form of success with this, and it's just a fiber bill. If anyone wants to know, it's just a fiber bill. But I didn't think I'd be here with that, and that's the thing that keeps surprising me every time I do this, is that I didn't think I'd still be here doing this. So, let alone buying a camera and a microphone and looking as bare as bones. uh, yeah, it's a fiber capsule. Helps me with my cholesterol stuff. Um, well, that might be a dunce. Um, I'm just checking over stuff again. Oh well. Oh well, the show will go on. I couldn't do this every day because every day is just it's a lot. I do it mostly on the weekdays, just because when I can, and two, I'd rather save my weekends for the weekend, right? Like you don't go to work like 9 to 5 and expect to work on the weekend. Well, if you have a home, sure, but for me, you need a break. You need a break, and I think that's what doing the so rarity of a Saturday. I did do one Sunday, and that was JFG, when he was on, or Fat Steven, as he's also known. But the point of the matter is that if you see a lot of these content creators burn out. They burn out like the stars themselves. And then the funny thing is that you can't stop making content because your payment of your house and stuff relies on it, right? I don't rely on this for financial, you know, port or whatever you want to call it, because I have a full-time job. And the um the thing about it is, though, is of course I'm gonna, holidays, family stuff, those come before any of the streams, especially emergency stuff. But I haven't had any of those happen. But the point of the matter is that um, all the other things that would keep someone have to make a episode per day, or to have to make, if they're really big ones, they have to do whatever. That they wouldn't. I mean, I post shorts every day, so that's a little different. But to do a stream every day or to do a video every day, no, I couldn't do it. And I just enjoy doing this as is. I just enjoy doing it as is. So, but it's a funny thing when you're just trying to, oops, sorry, when you're just trying to create and you're trying to find a niche above all niches, which good luck. I don't have a niche. Well, I think this is a niche, but still, I don't feel like I'm in that niche. That's whatever. Um, but I do what I can, and I try how I do it with it. Um, I'm not any sort of fame. I'm not like someone who has like 300,000 subscribers, or whatever, which is just whatever it is. Sometimes you just have to get um, Oops. Sorry, family text. Yeah. It was a family text, but yeah, it's just I don't know. I enjoy doing this. Especially the solo chats because obviously I'm as awesome as it can be. But I digress. Um, well, I guess I could like do a read through of my story again, even though I really haven't updated it. I just I haven't um um jeez, where'd it go? Oh, okay. Yeah. I probably could just read this again and read it all the way through to finish. Not that it's kind of garner me any points, but it's just something to take up the time um of the empty space till either the guest comes on or you people get bored of me and wait till 7 o'clock. I don't know which one, but 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 it's a lot better than to be honest. I'd rather try and finish this out because I did read it, but only in parts. Um, so we should have fun with that regardless. But anyway, uh, jeez, holy crap! All I do is try to speak and I choke on myself. Gosh dang! Goodness gracious! What? Why is it when you sip something, when you like your sweat or not sweat? I'm sorry. Your when you cough, or you swallow your spit. Sorry, you swallow your spit and then you're sudden choking on it. It's like why? Why is this a thing? But yeah, it's hilarious. All right, I know some people are like, oh, he's reading his thing again. That's okay. Uh, some people, some people enjoyed it last time. I just can't remember. Thorns Thornswood. That's what I named last night. Um, but yeah, uh, that should be interesting. If you were never here when I did this for Corinth Panther, then you're in luck. Uh, and we'll see if this is fun or not. So I wrote this a long while ago. There's no date. I didn't date this, ironically, or did I date it? Did I date it or did I not date it? Oh, I probably didn't date it. Yeah, I didn't date it. I mean, not like that. I didn't date it. It's not like that. I didn't do it like that. Do me like that. All right. Well, you're in luck. Since since it's been a while, and probably it'll be on replay because, of course, there's no guest right now. I don't know what's going on. Again, there was a post on their Twitter stating that they had internet issues, so that could be the issue, or they overslept. We'll see. We can always reschedule again with them, but it's just, uh, you know, uh, yeah. Anyway, without any further ado, today is the day, Jen said, saying, and of course, guys, before I go any further, this has not been proofread. Well, it's not been edited, so it's been written down a long while ago. I busy with other things, especially doing the show, so I haven't had time to edit it. So if you don't mind being a part of the ordeal, we'll be fine. Unless you just spit in my face and it'd be a different story. But anyway, today is the day, Jen said, saying as wo- it's gonna hit me off too. Saying as woke up before the alarm and tapping it to shut it off. I'm in all her years. I put 3. As a small time reporter, she never thought she'd get the interview of a lifetime. In days, Jen Thornswood, man, tripping over my own tongue, was unsure of what to write next. Small town politics, Mrs. Jennison losing her cat. Again, new places going up. It seemed quite boring after a while. Well, to Jen anyway. People in news. Um, Noonsburg. Okay, Noonsburg. Were more than happy to stay a little town. However, the day before the big interview, her boss called her in as she usually thought about what to put in. Oh crap! I sorry. Uh, put in tomorrow's paper. He seemed agitated, but more in the excited, exasperated way. Jen, he said with a slightly hesitation, slight with a slight hesitation. How are you today? He asked. Very well. I'm trying to finish up some of the stories you asked for. They'll be on your desk by the end of the day, she said, feeling somewhat worried about her actual promise to finish. That's great, he said with a half true smile. Oh man, I can already see the issues. sorry, sorry, but he stopped taking a breath to move forward with the conversation. We'll need to uh, we'll need to something a rain check on them. Take oh, we'll need to take a rain check on them. Why? She asked, slightly worried it may be the end of her reporting. Well, you've been asked to interview a high profile person. Uh, her face bewildered. Who? Ryan Reynolds, J Lo, Steven Spielberg, obviously high profile. Becoming frantic at the guessing, he replied, "No." Then who? She asked, unsure of where to go. Him, he replied sternly. Him who? She asked, still unsure. Him, he said, then leaning closer so she could hear. I see hear, but no one else. He whispered the name, and she became dumbfounded by the mention of it. He specifically asked for you. For me? She asked surprisingly. Yes, even to my surprise, which doesn't happen often. He smiled. But uh, knew it was a she knew it was a don't screw it up smile. Thoughts swirled in her head. She was excited but terrified and turned the page. And nervous all in one go. She drifted off a bit and heard a voice. Are you okay, Jen? The voice calmly. She couldn't see the face, but she felt he was smiling. Are you okay, Jen? He said again. Then he repeated, and it became her boss. Jen, Earth to Jen, hello. Hello, Earth to Jen, hello. I like making funny voices out of it. Um, she's really. Oh, maybe I'll get something with that. Um, 1 second. Yeah, nothing. All right. Jen, hello. She snapped back to reality. Oh, sorry, boss. Just so shocked by this opportunity, she exclaimed, quickly trying to not to get a talking to by her boss. Oh, I've left change. He sighed. He'll be here the day after tomorrow, he exclaimed. I set it up for you so wouldn't be so lost for words when you need to speak. I what is it? I something done it fine perfectly myself. I could do it some done if I'm a prove myself, she said, slightly irritated. Finish your day, but take tomorrow off. This our shot to become big time, shooting us past those other big publicators. Yeah. Just think, small town news becomes global hit overnight. The boss saying it as he's looking towards the future of this place. So, in other words, don't boot it up. Comprende? He said with a slightly more stern voice. Yes, of course. Hold on. Stern voice. Where was I at? Stern voice. Yes, of course, I will do my best, she said with a slight nervous smile. Good, that's all for today, he said with a slight smile on his face. Make make us proud, seriously, he said as she left the office. Today is when Jen's view of the world would begin to change, slowly at first, but altogether in a big way. During work, after work, even on her way home. The name stuck with her without knowing fully. Seth. It ringed clearly, though what connection to her it had was hidden or non existent. Jen, from a very young age, had lost her parents, though she can't remember how. Relatives would say in a car accident, but uh, it almost felt off to her. It almost felt off to her. It felt wrong. No matter how things were, no matter how things were said, it always felt like that wasn't the case. Must be from where her inquisitiveness sprang from. She she was 7 or 8 when her grandparents, they were great and many wonderful times were had, but they passed when she was 16. During before she turned 18, she was moved between relatives, aunts, uncles, even old cousins. Her curiosity never left, though through her school years she always curious about the people and the world around her. It wasn't until she got into learning about being a reporter that things hit off. With some help of her aunt and uncle, whom she lived with at the time, eh, she was able to get into college to further her studies in journalism. It was a weird, nail biting times, making friends and enemies alike, which at times made it difficult to move through college as personal attacks and physical threats happened. Thankfully, nothing badly dangerous or deadly happened, which allowed some reprieve in order for her to finish. Uh, in order for her to finish. After college, the oh after college, she began looking for anything within the field she desired, however big or otherwise. She had yet to find anything work solid. She thought about doing online videos journaling, but that required time not on her side. She thought about working at a food place, even though she really was not looking forward to it. But she thought one must suffer a bit in order to obtain what they want out of life. True, very true. Um, where was I? I just had it. Life, even if it meant writing for a paper one of these days. So, to get out of her head and stretch out her legs, she went for a walk. It was raining out, so hurrying back in, she trekked forward into the rain. Oh, she figured she'd walk to her favorite place, Bell Bell Burger. Though it was more a place to go when she didn't want to be stuck at home. That's understandable. That is understandable. Plus, the stories one hears when people think you're not paying attention to them. True. It was her getaway place, more or less, and she went with her umbrella and small notebook. She sat inside ordering uh, I can't remember what that says, something, and just enjoying the view of the rain outside. It was days like these she wished wouldn't end. The rain falling, being inside, cozy and dry. It was very relaxing. How's your day going, Michael? The old counter waitress added, pouring him a warm cup of joe from the cold rain. Same as usual, he replied, downtrodden and tired. Still can't, uh, still can't something around too long. That and next, that and rent rising in price doesn't help either. There's that. Rent help rising price either. He shows up. He shows up. All right. But anyway, price help either. He decided taking a sip of that warm cup of Joe. It's hard enough to find someone hungry enough to want to do the work, let alone accept the pay. I wish I could raise it, but I already had to make cuts necessary to keep the place alive. Sooner or later, the paper will go in the way of the dodo bird, he exclaimed, taking another sip and relaxing. The waitress replied, maybe so, not like you can't get the news on your phone anyway, or read a book on it. Humph, he replied with a grimace. Maybe so, as the two chatted and carried on. Jen herself listened intently to the conversation. She realized she could have the chance to work for a newspaper, regardless of what it was called. An opportunity is an opportunity. Never look a gift horse in the mouth, as the saying went. The question was when to ask and how not to sound desperate. While she was running those scenarios in her head, Michael, paying for his fill and tread back into the rain. It was now or never. She quickly paid her bill and ran into the rain, forgetting her umbrella. Michael, Michael, she yelled, and he stopped. It's a big bug. In his tracks. Looking to see what it was, a very wet blonde haired woman ran up to him, taking deep breaths as she was trying to catch hers. Do I know you? He asked, sharing his umbrella with this soaked young lady. No, she replied, breathing heavily, but I overheard your conversation at the diner. I would like to apply myself, exclaiming through with lightened breath, giving him her info on what she was pursuing, where she went to study, etc. Well, Miss Jan, you would be what I'm looking for. However, I feel it may need to be a. Oh, that one was a. What's a burp that wakes you up? Miss Jan would be what looking for. However, I feel it may need to be on another day, he said after they both noticed it's still raining, giving her his info and telling her where to go. Come to the Abyss News tomorrow and we'll discuss things further. From there, he said with a smile on his face. With that, they both shook hands and went their separate ways. Score! She said excitingly inside her head. Now to get her umbrella. Now to get her umbrella. Chapter 2. No, there's no chapter 2. There's definitely some. I didn't even chapter any of this, to be honest with you. I'm only somewhat good. Um, Working at Abyss News wasn't always an easy gig, regardless of how she is. She learned through the rough, the dangerous, and the outright silly. It was an experience she was grateful for and wouldn't let the bad of her job tarnish it. The experience of it was key, was was a fun, was something for her benefit, was more for her benefit than others. That day, however, came that the biggest story, most likely she would ever write, on her day off, she spent creating questions to ask, whether they be dull or intelligent. Back in the back of her mind was her question, a question she likely would never have gotten to ask. The opportunity again had presented itself, and she wasn't going to let it pass by. But in how to go about it was another story. Her dreams that night felt like all the others, though something. Hold on. Felt different, felt a little clearer. Again, it started the same, a little sound, crying sound, girl. Except this time, she could see her. She wasn't fully clear, but she could see the face, and it was hers. Wait, what? She said to herself, unable to process the info during it. It looked as though she had been crying for a long time. Eyes were puffy red, with boogers coming out her nose. Then she heard it, the same voice as always. Are you okay, Jen? She turned to look and woke up. This morning was going to be a great morning. Uh, Something, but making it in, uh, nervous. Oh, that's right, nervous, but making it in. She was already late, not by much though. Her boss, Michael, came to her hurriedly. Why the hell are you late? He asked, with stern, almost angry like voice. Traffic, she said, knowing this may not take the heat. Yeah, maybe you could come up with a better excuse than the biggest story of your and our lives. He said, looking around with so many people looking towards him. Is he already here? She asked quietly, but nervously. He is. I told him you were running late, and he said he already knew. At best, he's one of the nice ones. Either that or he really likes you, he said with a kerfuffled look. I don't even know what's a word. Kerfuffled. A kerfuffle look, enough chatter. Get in there and get your job done. Hurriedly trying to fix her look, she wondered what she did to earn that kind of attention. Regardless, that same voice appeared in her head, and again, "Are you okay, Jen?" What did it all mean? Where was it heading to? Only one way to find out. There he was, back turned against her, looking out at the city. He was he was dressed in a bluish gray dress coat and pants and black shoes. Finally, made it, didn't you? He asked. Ooh, ooh. Yes, she said, with red in her face. I apologize for being late. No worries, he said, with a smile on his face. I had a feeling you would, said with a light chuckle. Thank you, she said with a relief. My boss would have eclipse if you felt otherwise. Michael has his Michael has his own worries, and in that it's understandable. This place is his baby, the place of his hard work come to life, he said with no hidden intent. I agree, he could use a break though, chuckling like he sat down at the conference table directly in front of her. It certainly is a heartful view of the city, though. I understand why some couldn't why some couldn't look at it. He said, as a matter of fact. Why is that? She asked, with a puzzled look. Because of heights. Some people just wouldn't be able to do it. Saying it, saying it with a smile on his face. He had dirty blonde hair, which was a bit kerfuffled, blue eyes that looked like they were from the cosmos. He didn't look like he was sturdy build, and yet she could sense that he could take on the world and be all right. Questions? He asked as she snapped out of her gaze. Yes, sorry, just a bit nervous. She smiled nervously. No worries, he replied as he smiled, looking through her notes. Questionnaire, she asked, "What's your full name?" Seth, he replied. Unhesitantly, I think it's a word. I should just make this a bit of like how to write a book in 7 days now, or just like how to do it better. Eh, nothing still really, man. It's a day and a half. Um, all right. Okay, where was I? That's Seth. He replied unhesitantly. That's all, she asked. Yes, he replied. I I may at one point had a last name. But it's been so long, I don't remember it anymore. It doesn't matter as much as it used to. I have a name, and sometimes that's all that people really need. Saying it with a smile, she turned and looked at him the question. You mentioned it's been a long time since you could ever remember your last name. How old are you? Searching his thoughts, a bit, he replied, around 190, give or take a few years. After a while, you stop counting, but I do try, he said with a light chuckle. Sitting in amazement and well confoundedness, she asked, I gotta turn the page right. She asked, "You're how old?" Saying in an almost surprised voice, around 190, give or take, interrupts before fully answering. There's no way. You look like you're 20. Hell, not even over it. Looking at him, wide eyed surprise, he chuckled. Understandable, you're not the only one with that same reaction, he said, chuckling lightly. Nor will you be the last. Chatting, uh, chatting or for a bit more, she asked, do you have any family? He thought about it and said, it depends on what you consider family. Yes, I have actual family, but the people who work for me, I consider family as well. Oh, then let's go with your close family, she said, continuing. I have two daughters and a wife. There's Sarah, who I consider my daughter, even though she'd be my niece, and there's my biological daughter, Eliza. She is mine and my wife's Trinity child, he said, taking a light breath to continue. Sarah's my sister's daughter, uh, who is no longer with us, saying with a semi-steadfast, "Oh," Jen said, I'm sorry. It's okay," he said quietly. "You didn't know, and it was a very long time ago." "No worries," he said it with a smile towards her. "Family," she replied. I wish I Suddenly a memory or dream she didn't recognize appeared. First were the sounds of a little girl crying for her mom and dad, and then screaming, then shrill like voices saying, Get the girl!" and make sure nothing's up to see. Everything blended into screams until, Jen, are you okay? Jen. She awoke groggily. Seth was kneeling next to her, and Michael trying 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 call 911. Michael, she's all right. Look, she's coming to. But Michael exclaimed, she's all right. Her vitals have normalized. Jen, can you hear me? Seth asked calmly with some worry in his voice. Yeah, she said groggily while getting her bearings. What happened? She asked, not remembering before. You seemed like you were about to ask a question and then just passed out. Caught you and laid you on the ground. Michael was kind enough to let you use his coat for your head, he said, looking towards him. Thank you, she said lightly. No problem. Are you sure you're okay? He asked hesitantly. Yes, and thank you, Mr. Seth. Just call me Seth. With a light chuckle, he helped her on her feet. I think it would be best if you went home today, Jen, saying it with a slight sternness. I'm fine, she said with a mumble. No, you are not, exclaimed her boss. I think it's time she went home. Don't you agree? He asked Michael. Besides, we can continue tomorrow. I'm sure Miss Jen has more questions needed asked, he said with a slight smile. Knowing she probably wasn't going to win this, she agreed, albeit not without some resign of protest. See you tomorrow, same time, Seth asked. Yes, same time. I'm sorry. Don't be, he said. Tomorrow we can try again. As he walked down with her to the ground floor, he gave her an umbrella. What's this for? In case it does. He smiled. But the weather forecast really didn't say rain would happen, she exclaimed, still waking up from earlier. Then think of it as a gift from me to you. Oh, she said, taking it and giving thanks. See you tomorrow, Jen, he said, as he bowed a little. Okay, see you then, Seth, she smiled in return. As he walked, he said, if you ever need help, the door is always open for asking. Waving goodbye as he said it, today was the beginning of a past truth revealed. Cool. Just saying that gives me shivers. Even though I know the story. But I'm going to do a bit of a bathroom break. Because I need to go, obviously. And we'll do one more check before I do, just to make sure if the dude is here or not. But looks like he's not coming at all. So anyway, I'm going to play one of the music videos, as you saw before, and I'll be back. Because I'm hoping I got one that's long enough. Let's do Strangerous. Alright, I will be back, guys. This is not the end of the show. This is just me needing to take a bathroom break. So, let's do Do You. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. See you soon. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I like to make beats.
Over, all the same color. I'm 5, well-rounded. Do you?
I'll get off.
I think make room, but so positive and easygoing are the do you? 10 years, we don't care about any sense of somebody that you can know there's more space than I am. But I'm a dreamer on my bike, you just wanna dance.
Rushing because
Get off.
I think make room, but so positive and easygoing are the color.
is it hard?
So positive and easygoing are the and dance. Make more light. So positive and easygoing are there. Where do you? So positive and easygoing are the and dance. Make more light. So positive and easygoing are there. Where do you? Nice. Do you? cause they all record my finger. Make movement, but I'm no dreamer. Is it what? Shit, again. So positive and easygoing art and then dance, make more men. So positive and easygoing art, therefore do you. So positive and easygoing art and then dance, make more men. So positive and easygoing art, therefore do you. Do you?
Okay, I could have stopped it, but I do enjoy Pogo's music, okay? Come on, guys. Jeez. Anyway, where was where was I? Yeah, it's better to do something than leave this empty room and you can see me come back in. It's just been weird. So playing a Pogo song really helps. Where was I? Oh, that's right. The beginning of a past truth revealed. Okay, on to the next part. You're saying you built the island, she asked, with quizzical look on her face. Sort of, he explained a little. You could say the island began natural, then the rest became man-made. It took a long while to get it where it is today, but as he tried to explain further of the island and its inhabitants, she began wanting to see for herself this place. How big is it now? Probably as big as all of Hawaii combined, maybe more. It's been a while since I've done comparisons, he said with a slight chuckle. After yesterday, things seem to move along very well. She asked about the small things, albeit not all the details, and the big things too. What are you exactly? I am me, Seth. He laughed a little. She furrowed her sometimes sometimes she thought, I don't know how seriously he takes this. Before she could ask, however, he replied, I'm part human, part angel. Wait, what? After she asked surprisingly, I am what I said I am. I Is that hard to believe? He asked, seeing the surprised look on her face. That reaches into the Christian faith of belief by saying of what you are. That means that God and all that is real too. Yes, in the sense of it, though I'm sure many would deny me regardless of being Christian or not. He said nonchalantly, "That's just the human factor, I guess." She flicked on to the next question. Uh, no. I crossed something out, but that's fine. Are you hungry? Seth asked, noticing the time. It's lunchtime already, she said, looking at the time as well. Conversing with him was interesting as always, which also made time go by pretty quick and sadly close to ending as well. Sure, she replied. Okay, follow me. Following Seth down and outside seemed to be the most perfect day out. Did I use whiteout on this page? Holy crap, I used whiteout. I'm just noticing that now. Day out. Wow, it's so beautiful, she exclaimed of the blue sky and wispy clouds. How about we go over there? Pointing to what looked like a food truck. As they got. Oh man, this is going to be me trying to do Espanol. Uh, no, just continue. How about we go over there? He looked at the taco truck. As they got closer, she noticed it was a taco truck, so she didn't see. Hola, Miguel, said Seth in a joyous tone. Hola, Seth, replies Miguel, happy to see him. Seth began to converse and order with Miguel in his native. Their back and forth. Seth asked, "Which would you like?" Pointing towards the picture with different uh, tacos. Is that different? I can't. I don't even know what I spelled for that, to be honest. Meats, different meats. I'll do the regular beef one, she said, still in awe of his combo skills, even if she couldn't understand what either was saying. Do you like it really spicy or just a little hot? Not too spicy. I'm not much of a not much of uh, fire, I think. Okay, he said, made the order with some water and thanked Miguel. Settled of 2 big gold coins, whom, to Miguel's surprise, was very grateful. Jen took note of that and sat nearby to enjoy the meal. Itadakimasu, Seth said before biting into his taco, which looked to be salmon filled uh, as the meat, though that wasn't on the menu. That's a secret special, she asked. More or less, I've gotten tacos here before and know Miguel a bit, so usually it's just a me special. uh, taking a bite into his taco. Those gold coins, are those real? She said, taking a bite of our taco, stopping and reaching. He pulled one out and put it on the table. And so they get two. Oh man, I can't read that one. Something and so something as they get two. He said, eating more. She held it in her hand. It did feel quite heavy, though not by that much. It had a printed front and back uh, with ridges similar to a quarters on the side. The printing was just a regular purity and weight, but the place where it was made was different. Property of Lighthouse Island, it said amongst the other golden letters. It's made on the island. It's printed. It's printed. Made is more like in the earth than elsewhere in the universe. Mm, 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 mm. Just looking. Yep. All right then. He said, finishing his salmon taco, "You can have it if you like." She said, not showing. What? Isn't this like expensive? Like really, really expensive? I think they're worth a couple hundred depending on who you go to, but I digress. I always have plenty. Not Not on me immediately, anyway. Are you sure? Yes, of course, he said again with a smile. While they were making their way back to the building, an ambulance and policemen drove by. I wonder what happened, she asked, unsure what could be. It seems like we'll have to continue for tomorrow, he said, as he looked toward the emerging vehicles. I'm guessing you're you plan to help? She asked. Maybe. See you tomorrow, Jen, as he said, jogging towards where they went. Jogging towards where they went. Later that night, Jen was going over the recorded conversation of the Q&A. There was always a question she wanted to ask but just never got to it. Why? She quietly asked herself. It always seemed that she either forgot or things happened and never got around to it. She needed to ask as if she needed to know if he knew anything about her parents, about what happened to them, and he was now showing up in the dream alongside her. As her thoughts swirled together, the news that day caught her attention. It seemed there was a fire downtown in an old building turned apartments complex, and there he was. She had never seen him in action before. He was fast in and out, getting people out one by one, each time coming back looking darkened by flames, but everyone whom he brought out was safe, unharmed. As she began to think on that, another memory appeared, this time a bit different. It's okay, you're safe now, his face smiling at a very sad child. Hold on to me and don't let go, he said with a with some distract in his voice. The shrieking and shrills continued. Give us the girl, one cried. She belongs to us, screamed another. She will never be yours, Seth said with an anger while smiling at Jen. You're safe with me, saying while kissing her forehead. Then the scene changed. What do you want to ask me, Jen? He said, looking intently at her. He repeated again and again until 1:27 a.m. appeared in front of her. saying to herself up, she must have passed out or something. The TV was still on, and the dream felt so real. Or was it a dream at all? She remembered what she needed to. Now was the time to find out what had happened, if anything at all. Her thoughts and dreams swirled around what could have been and had happened. The only person giving her any sort of of relief of an answer. Her alarm went off, beeping annoyingly loud, but it was time. Getting ready, she took a shower, got dressed, uh, ate breakfast, and headed on her way. Before she left, however, she grabbed the umbrella that Seth gave to her. He was right in doing so because it rained as she was halfway home that day. Today is the day, she said. Let's go. Let me see how much more. I can't believe how much I wrote down. That's how. That's how much is here. That's how much is here. Um, there he was again, standing in the same spot, albeit not as well dressed. Saw the news last night. You are quite something, she said, setting her things down on the table. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. To be honest, I'm just glad everyone is all right, he said, still looking out the city. There was a pause that seemed to stretch for too long. I got stinking page. Is it all right to ask you a personal question? She said, looking down at her notes. Hasn't all you've asked been a personal question? He laughed as he went to sit in the chair in front of her. Well, he wasn't wrong, but this was more personal. True, she said, grinning, giving him a quick glance. I guess all of these questions have been personal in their own right, but this for me off the books. Oh, he said with a quizzical look on his face. Then he said, go ahead. It seemed simple enough, but it was hard to ever ask something this close and this immediate. He sat there smiling at her, sensing her nerves. He held her hand quietly, while for some they get smacked, or worse for not asking. Yet it felt warm and familiar. She sighed heavily. She sighed heavily, then looked him directly into his eyes. Do you know what happened with my parents? She said, with the courage she mustered. Ah, he said. So you finally asked. Didn't know when you would, he said, seeing the look on her face, and before she could say anything, spoke. I was there, or got there after. Your parents were killed by those possessed by demons, as he said. Those words, she pulled her hand from his. Is this some sort of joke to you? No, he replied. Look at me, and me just existing. Sometimes those bump in the nights are real, he said, with a slightly frowned face. Your parents were dead before I had arrived. Too little, too late. He looked out the window and back at her. During my life, I have guarded kids, adults, families, seniors, the list goes on. When my time of guardianship is over, I sometimes check up on those kids over the years, said with a slight smile on his face. It's always interesting to see what they'll grow up into, whether or not I never show myself to them again. He thoughtfully pondered, then continued, You were no exception. I was there when you were just a baby. It was only for a little while. After my time, I continued to watch and wait and see what you would turn into. But it turned out one of those days would be one you really needed me. He continued, sighing heavily. It's not a great day when dark forces act in their own regard, he said, looking out at her with a half smile. You were only 8 or 7 when it happened. It was fortunate that it was the day I was coming to visit. Did my parents ever knew you were coming? She asked suddenly. I usually don't reveal myself to anyone on guard duty. Sometimes to a child or a person I'm guarding, rarely ever to a family, he said, enjoying the explanation. To be honest, it's never been a time where one meets their guardian angel. The others have their reasons of why they don't. So I really am the only one who has. But that is neither here nor there. he said, getting back to the topic at hand. When I had arrived, already I could feel something was wrong. He said, closing eyes, thinking back. I could hear arguing, but they weren't human voices, he said, as the memory of that day began to play. I quietly snuck in so not to yet warrant my presence, finding the voices in the kitchen arguing over you on the floor. He exclaimed, hesitant to continue. Couldn't see your parents with you, so I acted quickly. Who are you? Cried one, hissing at the creaking being made. Show yourself! Hissing another. It is said demons can't possess somebody very long unless they are very weak spiritually, physically, or if they grant permission to do so. And these people had accepted the latter. Seth revealed himself slowly. She's ours! Shrilled the male one, who looked to be in his 30s, with brownish hair and hazel eyes. The two other gentlemen was another white male, 18ish, and black male in his 30s as well. Who they were and what they were no longer mattered. They let themselves go the demons, and child was involved. Room for uh, room for error was minimal. He couldn't risk too much without them trying to use of hurt her. It's weird. Where are her parents? Seth asked, keeping his eyes heavily on her and them. She'll meet the same fate if you try to do anything. Shut up. Yielding the demon at Jen. She sobbed silently. Just wait, Seth said to himself. Next page. It will all be over soon. Thinking quickly, he asked, why are you here? Whatever we want, said one of the demons. We decided to see what we could do with these bodies, said another. And it has been interesting, said the last. Looking over their smile and cracked faces, he focused on her and smiled. It was oh, uh, she needed. It was a warm smile, something she needed in the darkness. She's under my protection. They all are. Get out, he said with no warmth in his voice. The demons, taken slightly aback. Then better to keep her, O servant of the Most High, cackling into whispers. Oh, so you know me and who I serve. Then you know what I can do. Glaring at the demon surrounding the child, let her go and you can walk away. Come closer and she dies. This was getting nowhere, and Jen needed to be free from here. So he created a distraction. Jen, drop. Done. As the little girl fell below the table, then Seth pushed the table into the demons, pinning the the time being quickly, grabbing her and making sure she was okay. Checking over, he heard the demons shriek in unison. She is ours. She is mine, he said, holding onto her tightly. Jen, hide upstairs in your room. I'll take care of them. Now go. As she clumsily went upstairs, the demons gave chase after. Nope, Seth yelled as he punched one into the wall. He missed a hit by one, but not the other. Regaining his composure, he bicycle punched another in the chest. I didn't get this far last time. Knocking him clear into the fridge of the kitchen. As he was distracted by one of them slipped by to go to the upstairs. Nope again, he replied as he dragged that demon back down. 3 against 1 won't be easy, he said to himself, but better against me than clawing after her. While the commotion happened downstairs, Jen hid under her bed, shaking. Who were they? What's going on? Who was he? Questions reeling in her head, but with him she felt safe. I've only got a few pages left. Then we'll continue to our regular scheduled broadcast. No, but I am enjoying reading this. Why am I? Mm, mm, uh, uh, how was it? The commotion downstairs was awful. Thugs, things heading and crashing. I think it crashed. Oh, voices grunting or groaning and fighting that sounded painful. She was very afraid. She was very afraid. The fight for Seth had gone on too long. He was able to put one out of commission, but two remained, sighing, "Time to end this." Grabbing both of their heads, he sonic boomed them into oblivion, sitting down only to rest a moment. Once done, he went up to first find the parents and then her. It didn't take long. They had been skewered, something skewed and shredded in their room. Monsters, he thought. Knowing he could nor shouldn't let a child see this, he locked the door from the inside. Now time to find her. After dealing with that, he went to Jen's room. "Jen," Seth called out. She said, "Here," with a small, quivering voice, her hands popping out from under the bed. He grabbed her hands, gently pulling her out and holding her close. Tears and cries felt like never before. Rubbing her back gently, "I got you." Um, saying it in a very calm voice. Knowing he couldn't stay there long, he decided to find her grandparents, because they would be the next of kin. That and they needed to know what happened. Walking on to the way there, Jen had calmed down and fallen asleep. Good, he thought to himself. She's been through enough, and that'll be too much to understand right now. Finally arriving at their place, he knocked. "Thornswoods, are you there?" No sooner had he called them out, they answered, seeing him with their granddaughter. Something felt off, and knew it wasn't good. Setting her down on the couch, still asleep, he quietly explained to them what happened, and for a time the world stopped, and the grieving didn't end. He was silent as they begged for the why, though there really wasn't one. Selfish as is what was said to him, but that was the real reality of it. After a time, he spoke. "She needs to be home with family," he replied. I haven't read this far. This is interesting. "You are the closest relation she has right now, and I'd rather not have to take her too far. What about her parents, the bodies? What will be said, done with them to her?" Seth thought for a time. "I will take care of the bodies, but but the some but the home, I'll gather all her things and some of her parents' things for it to look like something else. I will make it as if it were something else. Then then heal some of those memories. Then it says heal some of those memories until a time for her to remember or hide." He replied with a half smile. "I need for you to play your part until such time, though," he explained. "And when would that be?" they asked, though he could tell they were upset by this. "When she herself asks me. I will keep watch from time to time. Anything from her is billed to me," saying with a smile, but somehow, but but some but somber sound. "I'm sure her curiosity will grow to the point necessary, and from there I will answer. I will do the best I can from the shadows, but ask you to take care of the rest." He got up and bowed. "Time is of the essence," he said. "I will be back, with which I promised." Kissing Jen on the forehead, "Be well, Jen, and be safe. Echoes of the words seemed to open the floodgates, and memories from her past swished back past her. Her first bike ride, the time at college, and sprinkles of bits and pieces there, here and there. He kept his word from the shadows. He healed her scraped knee after a fall from a bike, guided and protected her from the people who wished her harm at college, and even initiated. Is it initiated in the initiated her job at the paper? He was there this whole time showed told after being showed slash told this. Tears flowed down her face. Everything kept hidden now revealed. She broke down and fell out of her chair, but he caught her, holding on to her as if time flowed again. I'm sorry. It took so long, he said quietly. I needed to be sure, and when I knew it was time, I came. You've grown up so much. It was hard not to be so proud, he said, smiling with a few tears himself. After time, things had calmed down. Why now? She asked. You saw what they looked like in that room. Do you think you'd turn out the way you did if I had show that to you? Shown that to you? He asked, rubbing her head gently. She thought it over. Would I? All the blood, and everything. Would I ever be able to handle it? After asking this, she exclaimed, I don't know if I could or not, she said solemnly. It's hard to imagine after all that a child would. I'll understand if become upset at me or otherwise. I only did what I thought was best for a little girl who pretty much lost her whole world. Michael knocked on the locked door, Seth turning his uh, Hey Steve, how are you, sir? Yeah, my guest didn't make it today, so I'm just reading the rest of my book thing that I haven't edited or proofread or whatever. So I'm almost done. I've got one more page. But no, but thank you for being here, Steve. It's been just me, but that's okay. There was like Michael knocked on the locked door. Seth, turning his head, unlocked it. Is everything okay in here? Asking Jan directly. Wiping her face, she said, Yes, just had a bad memory. I'm okay, she explained, though not looking directly at him. She's made of tougher things, Seth replied with a smile on his face. All questions she wanted to ask have been. Ow. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know what happened. The date was set, a time was set, no reply on anything asked, um, or no answer, sorry, no answer came. And that's that. That's that. So maybe we can set it for another time. Oh, no, thank you. I appreciate that. Get some rest because I know it's probably like 11 p.m. where you're at. So get your rest. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And yeah, don't forget to leave a like on your way out if you want, obviously. You all know how it goes. But anyway, yes, where was I? I gotta start over again. No, I'm just joking. Where was I? All questions she wanted to ask have been answered, though, so I think that's all from me. Kissing Jen's forehead, then getting up to stretch himself. Huh. Well, you look. What is that word? I don't know what it is. Yeah, well, then. And only. Where was I at? Huh. And Jen's. You look at that. It's beautiful out. All of them looking out, I noticed it really was. Jen had left for home, and only Seth and Michael remained. Thank you, Michael, he said pleasantly. How are things going here? He asked, looking at Michael sitting down at a chair near Seth. Things are going well, though people are more for things being online now than reading in a piece of paper. Sighing as he continued, this place won't mean much and last long if things continue on this way, he said, looking at Seth, then outside. As long as I own this building, it will, saying that while looking out the window. Besides, this place serves another purpose, regardless of how much the paper lasts. Sitting across from Michael, he smiles. She shouldn't have any problems anymore. So keep her here if she wants it. And what if she doesn't? Asked Michael with an unsure look on his face. Then let her go where she wants. I don't doubt that one day will be the case, but for now, this place is a bit of home for her, and what she's wanted to do for a long time. He half smiled and relaxed in his chair. What news do you have for me, though? He said, with eyes closed, listening intently. There's not been much on the frequency, uh, sputtered of words, but nothing serious. Set aside and got up from the chair, ruffling his hair a little. Keep me posted then, he said to Michael. After all, this place is more an info hub than a newspaper. He slightly chuckled and started walking out. Give her my regards. Give Jen my regards and thanks, and let her know I'll see her around soon. As he walked into the elevator and disappeared into it, I never know what he's truly up to until told otherwise, he sighed, lamenting today's events. What did I get myself into? With that, Michael looked out the window and saw it was beginning to rain. Oh, thank you, Tomby. Yeah, the guest didn't show, but so I'm reading the rest of a novel, like a book thing I tried to write a while back, but I haven't edited it, so I've half read it before. I figured I'd finish reading it. So, but no, thank you, sir. Uh, Pay it forward will be like thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. You're one of a kind. Well, now I gotta write you down. Now I'm gonna do orange paper. I'm gonna do $2. I gotta do that right. $2. The real Tomby. Ah, ah. All right, there you go. Oh, there you go. Orange. I got different colored paper this time, but thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're a wonderful gentleman and scholar, and I wish much success on your version of your own version of Pay It Forward. Even though I'm free and discovery cyberpunk. Well, I guess I could, but I'm still in the air. Hey, Project Kaiju, what's going on? It's going. I may try coming to talk to you, but it'll be sort of like connected and stuff. So I don't want to show anything on the back end. Um, but yeah, I may stop in, but I'm still gonna be streaming. I'm streaming into the Pay It Forward, and then going from there. Oh, that's right. I didn't finish. Out of old renewed to renewed beginnings, but a past remains hidden. Go back and see his beginning, the only one. It's going well. Guest didn't show up, or I found I didn't hear anything from my guest, so didn't have a guest today. I just read this thing that I've been reading for the past while. Um, so if you guys want to watch that, that's fine. But yeah, it's been interesting. I guess I could have made funny jokes during the part, but yeah. So I'll be doing this, and then we'll get into the Pay It Forward, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, well, there was a post. He has a Discord and he has a Twitter X. And on his Twitter X, he mentioned that was having internet issues. So my thought is that maybe he had internet issues and couldn't come on, or he because he's 6 hours ahead of me. He probably fell asleep and forgot. There could be a number of things, but I won't know. I haven't heard a response, so it is what it is. But yeah, it's just been me reading my. But yeah, it's okay. It's all right. I can take a show by myself. I mean, I read my book thing, which I probably could have done a bunch of other stuff too, but I just read it because I had continued it when I'd read a bit of it when Corinth Panther was here, and of course it's unedited. This is like the first right page of it, and I didn't get to finish reading it, so I figured why not? I have this time. Why not finish reading it? Um, but yeah, but yeah, it's just been me for the time being. But no worries, no worries. I can handle this stream by myself. I have people coming in. They're wanting to say hello. They weren't, it's it's a go back to the beginning sort of thing where it was just me by myself. But you know what? You kind of have to. At a certain point, you have to kind of go back. It not out of force or anything, but sometimes you go back to just being you, and you've got to learn how to just carry on the show with or without someone there. I've done it. I've done it before. It's nice when people come and I can talk to them and do this or whatever. But it's nice when you can carry on with others or find some way of just carrying it on yourself. So, and it is something I probably will try to type into the thing, just because there were a lot of stuff that I now realize, like I had I have so many discontinuity errors. It's just ridiculous. I oh man, so I have to go back and I have to rewrite it. But I know the parts that are there because the story, this portion of this story is to be connection to his beginning. So, young girl by the name of Jen Thornswood is a reporter. She through her life, during her college time, and when she's growing up, she was inquisitive and all this other stuff that led her to want to become a reporter, journalist, all that sort of thing. But it felt, life felt normal. She's not, she had grandparents. She lived with her grandparents. They passed away, and she's passed around until she was 18 to other family members. Not passed around, but it's just like she was, spread, through family. She was they live, instead of just living at one place permanently, she just lived at different relatives' houses. Yeah, it's okay. I can do it. I can do it 5 times. But anyway, the story goes is that she doesn't know the death of her parents. Her parents died when she was young, and then she came to her parents when she was 7, or grandparents. She came to grandparents when she was 7 or 8, and then at a certain point, grandparents died at 16, when she was 16, and then transient. What does that mean? She was transient. Oh, transient. Yeah, she was. I didn't want to say pass around. Just makes it sound dirty and awful. It's more like she was. It was in a way to keep her from, going to a home or whatever, because she has family. But she was kind of through. Yeah, is that the word? I don't know. But saying pass around just makes it sound dirty. But I'm not trying to, so bear with me. But the story. I mean, again, this portion of Jen Thornswood beginning is sort of a intro into Seth's beginning. That's the character who she talks to, because in that world he is considered a not super big bruh. What are you saying bruh for? I don't. Will you say that? I don't understand. Anyway, she gets a job at a newspaper called the Abyss News, and I just went through reading this, and I didn't remember what I called it. It's been a while. And then she gets a job there. She does stories, small, big, whatever. And then one day her boss, Michael, not Michael Scott, all right, not Michael Scott, her boss comes in and tells her that she may have the biggest story she'll ever have in her lifetime. And she's, quizzical, like who, what, like Ryan Reynolds, Steven Spielberg, something like that, whatever. And he's like, no, you don't understand. He is asking for you to interview him, and she's unsure of who this person is. And so yeah, well, I did. I can. I just haven't played it in a while. It's been a very long time. I can still do chords and stuff, but it's just been a quiet time. Hey, thank you, Daily Dysfunction. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, I did. I was to have scheduled a guest, but I'm not sure why they weren't able to show. So I'm not going to go to the. Oh, thank you very much, Escaping. Thank you. That's over on YouTube. Thank you guys, because I streamed to both YouTube Rumble. But anyway, getting back to where it was, just not to get too distracted. Thank you, Crimson Shadow. Thank you, and thank you to Tomby. Awesome dude. He's doing his own thing, his own pay it forward, and I really appreciate knowing the man. And hats off to him. Hey, Abe. Oh, it's just Abe. Never mind. It's just Abe. Forget it. Abe's here. You're most talented then. I just because I can play it does not mean I'm most talented. But thank you all. Thank you for that. Anyway, the story. She gets this. She gets the opportunity to interview this person who's a bit well known, or at least known in the sense of what he is, but not too much. And so, play it. Maybe next time. Not right now. I'm trying to progress of what I am and saying this story. I know people are just like I don't care, but not me. But um, at least let me finish it. At least. Oh man, what was I? Okay, so she gets the name, but it's not said. That's right, Abe. That's right. Nah, Abe, you're a good egg. You're a good egg. I know you're with the Tommy crew. What was it? She gets to interview a person of a lifetime, basically. Not like a celebrity or whatever. Maybe a celebrity, but not in that way. She sorry to get you off track. No, you're all right, Steve. No, don't worry about it. I get myself off track sometimes. That's how bad it is. Okay, I get myself off track sometimes, so don't worry about it. I explained for like the 10th time, guys, stop it. No. Oh, I hate that. When you try to speak and your mouth goes dry. Ugh. What was I? So she gets a thing of a lifetime, and she sort of has this dream, and it's a dream of her as a child crying because again she doesn't know what happened to her parents or whatever, and she sort of gets a bit of a dream where she's crying, and she can see a visual of herself as a child, puffy eyes, whatever, and she hears a voice saying, "Are you okay, Jen?" And then she wakes up, and she is curious of to what is going on because she can't see what's going on. It's just a simple, small picture, and she is a beauty student who, of course, his name is Seth, and she goes in with her questions. Right, she came up with questions beforehand because it's really big important. And her boss, and her before she goes in, because he, the big guy Seth, already knows that she's late. We'll get to that. Michael's like, you're already late and all this stuff. And he's like, he already knows, but don't screw this up. And he gives a smile that's supposed to be like, don't F this up, whatever. And she's sort of nervous and everything. And she's like, oh, dear Lord, please. But she goes in and immediately I figured you'd be late, or I figured it'd be you. And she's like, how did you? And she's like, it's whatever. But then she kind of goes through this course of asking him questions about himself. So he's not, and this is going to be science fiction stuff. So don't think this is going to be based on any reality whatsoever. Maybe a bits and pieces throughout life. But she asked him questions, and she asked him about what was it? About something about what was it? Now you're gonna make me go back. I gotta look over my stuff. What was the question about? There's the first question she gets to ask him, and I'm not too sure. Just give me a second. Sorry. Score something. Excuse. Yeah, I like this one. She gives the excuse that she's late for traffic to her boss, and her boss says, "Yeah, maybe you could come up with a better excuse on the biggest story of your and our lives." I didn't think I'd get there. And what was the question she got to ask? I'm trying to find it. Some people, I know. It doesn't matter. It's from two. She asked him, "What's your full name?" Right? She asked him what his full name because his name is Seth, and he says, Seth, he just says Seth. She asked, "That's all? That's really it?" And he said, "At one point, I probably had a last name, but it's been so long that I don't remember it." And then she asked the other question, which is how old you are, and he says, "Well, I'm around 190." And and she's like, "What?" and And of course, throughout this whole process of this story with her, she begins to realize this is someone more, and the story of her, the connection between him and her, gets revealed over a short period of time. And yeah, it's interesting. I just got to write it better. I really do. I'll quit boring you with it. All right. But yeah, it's basically he is something more important. But her story is going to be used to introduce his of how he got to be what he is. And of course, that's what I tried to see it as. Is like, how would I start it? And I felt like interviewing like it was like interview of the vampire, right? You interview the vampire. He asked the Christian Slater asked Brad Pitt's character, and they started going back to the past and the flashbacks. And this is sort of that same thing where it's going to the back in the flashbacks. But I digress. That's just the way it is. And so I kind of wrote that a long time ago, and I really haven't done anything with it since. But yeah, I really have to just rewrite it again. Not too much, just kind of make it sound better because I think I have things mixed up. Like I think I had a flashback that didn't become a flashback, and I mixed things up that it didn't sound like. Yeah. So if you saw it earlier or heard of it earlier, it was a bit of a mess. But yeah, it was it was something I've had with me for a very long time, and to get it out of my head to some degree is a real. It's not an easy thing, but you know the question is where do you begin, and the answer is somewhere, right? And so yeah, I kind of wrote it, and of course it leads into like his story, and of course there's like bios and stuff because he talks about he has two daughters. One is biologically his, one is not. One would be considered his. One would actually be considered his niece, but because the mother is no longer around anymore, passed away basically. At a certain point in time, he considers her his daughter, and um, and yeah, it just kind of goes from there. Before anyone starts getting hankery pankery about pill taking, it's basically fiber pills. I take them to help with my cholesterol and stuff. Even though you're like it's not gonna fix everything, it's still gonna be a helpful process. So don't get all like, oh, he's taking drugs, whatever. No, if you call fiber a drug, I'd really like to see you go that far. just to try it. But yeah, so that was basically me for the past I don't know hour, a little over an hour and 20 minutes or so, just doing that. Because yeah, but Aaron, I can't stay, but want to drop. Well, hello, Mr. Zio. I'm glad you could stop by, because of course you would. But thank you again, sir. He's taking drugs. That's right. I'm taking healthy drugs. They're called fiber. You know, it's that thing that's in the prune juice. You know, in prunes. And someone's like, he's taking drugs, and it's like, what kind of drugs? It says fiber. It says fiber. Oh, dear Lord. What kind of drugs is he taking? He's taking multivitamins. You do realize that's a supplement, right? It's a drug. It's a drug. Oh man. Oh goodness. Yeah. It was nice seeing you, Zio. But yeah, I really do want to take time to flesh that story out. But you know, when you're doing content creation and you're trying to get like I think I should try to at least um schedule a week's worth of shorts ahead just because just because I'm not doing it every day. I've done try and do the shorts like various times, but it's basically just trying. But yeah, I it's been an interesting day doing it by myself again. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm trying to do it by myself. Just talking to myself like I usually do, and I'll just change things up a bit. But I know what the people are here for. They're here mostly for excuse me, the pay it forward stream, which we'll be doing in like another half an hour. But I I like getting to talk to the people who come and say hello, even if they don't stay for long. Zio. because he and Chad are doing their show. Um, but yeah, it's just a thing of next week's looking to be pretty busy as well. I definitely have some. Of course, there will be another. I'll put the schedule out Sunday, as you guys always know. But there's some guests and stuff I'll be having on that I didn't think I'd be able to get on, and checking my calendar to see who I have next week. Um, yeah, so I have a few people on I've been waiting for. Um, one of those days will just be a solo stream. Uh, Geeky Sorian. Wait, but where was she? I swear I. Oh, I feel something's off. I swear I. Oh, I haven't scheduled her in yet. Oh man. No, there was someone I was wanting to schedule in, but I think um that didn't happen. I'm trying to look through and see if I and of course CO of course had to be CO. Meg. Oh, that was Putin. Okay. Jack. Of course, Jack. But yes, there are still people I want to have on. I'm in the works with someone to get them on. Um, and of course, the first week of June uh, is just going to be 3 days because, again, the holiday weekend, right? 4th of July. Um, but yeah, it's. Oh, I've got to relook that one up. Yeah, so it's interesting, and July is still open, and I've got to gonna hustle on people to see if they'll come on. But other than that, it's going pretty well. It is going pretty well, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Not that it doesn't make it any easier or harder, but life goes on. Um, Let me in, Coach. Let you in. We just had you a while ago, but yeah. If you want, we can schedule something for July. Of course, Kaiju. Of course. Um, but yeah, there are multiple people I'm working on. Oh, jeez, I should have just done that. Try to work on some people while I was working. Oh man, because I really do want to bring some people on. But I'm trying to do new. Um, I'm trying to do a mixture of new and old. Well, I'll be good for you to take some time off there. Yeah. The holiday weekend. Yeah, for the 4th of July, and I did take time off for like a family event last week, so it's not like I didn't take time off. But I do enjoy doing this, and as always, trying to fill days is one of those things. But I can do it. If not, I'll fill the days. I'll fill my own days. That's right. You heard me say it. I'll fill my own days. Gosh darn it! I'll fill my own days like a like a rapper fills words, like a like a rapper. Okay, that wasn't the best example, but still. Um, so yeah, next week will be interesting. I'll be working extra hard to try and fill the first week. At least I have one more day in July. One more day in the first week of July, which is July 1st, and then the rest of the weeks will be open. So first, second, third, there'll be somebody, and then after that, it will be holiday weekend, and then uh, after that, there's few sparses out there, but I will definitely try to find people and fill up. See if I can't get Heck and the Y to come back on. All that, Abe. Well, yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Um, but yeah, it's going to be an interesting ride. Look, I don't. I have been very grateful to fill a month's, 3 months worth of people, even if it includes just using myself. Um, how long I can continue that, I don't know, but I'm connected to enough people that I can go back and say, "Hey, would you like to come on?" That sort of thing, and that's what I'll be doing. I've got to hit it hard this weekend, of asking people on because some don't reply back, so I've got to do the whole nudge nudge sort of thing, like poke them in the side. Abe is such a tease. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I think I've heard his voice before. Don't worry, Abe. I know where to find you. I know where to find you. Um, Not really, but yeah. We get it. We get it. Smiley face, winker. He's a winker, stinker face. But yeah, I want to continue trying to fill up the month. I want to try to keep continuing to fill it with new and old people. I don't know if I'll be able to get them, but every day is an adventure. And after today, so today is Friday. I don't believe I have anyone tomorrow. No, I shouldn't have anyone tomorrow. No, I do not have anyone tomorrow. Um, I'm just gonna try and blitz for it tomorrow. Basically, just go through all the DMs I have in Twitter X, just like, would you like to come on? Would you like to come on? And all this stuff. Um, Knowing Jack, he'll come back on again. Dear Lord, that man will just give him $5 and he'll just about do anything. I don't know what that means in Quid. A wink winker. There you go. That's it. That's it. That's what Abe is. A wink winker. That just sounds weird to say though. A wink winker, because after a while it's like and all that stuff. But yeah, it's yeah. There he is. There's the wink winker. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I used to be every week just be worried about trying to get people on, but I've proven myself I can do it. So we'll see. We'll see. But 20 more minutes and we'll get started with payitforward. So how are you guys? Right? Like it can't just all be about me, okay? You guys are coming to my chat. How are all of you? Wherever you're on, whether YouTube or Rumble, how are all of you doing today? Or this night? Because some of you are at nighttime already. So, don't want to get too out of sorts. But yeah, how are all of you? I know I'll have to make up. So I'm doing well, sir. I'm doing pretty fine. It's like, oh, that's pretty nice. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Gonna eat. Go eat. Get some food. Fill your stomach, sir. I'll see you back. But but yeah, yeah. I'm near falling asleep, but I'm sure Abe will be awake all night. Hey, you know what? Thank you for being here, Steve. Get some rest, dear Lord. Get some rest. Um, Otherwise, you're just gonna be like a zombie tomorrow morning, or you're tomorrow morning. So get some rest, good sir, and go to bed. Go to bed. I'm gonna hit some catnip as well. Oh goodness, there he is. He's going for the catnip, everyone. All right, guys. He's going for the catnip. It's not gonna affect him like it usually affects cats. Yeah, but he can sell it. Sell it to who? A cat? Oh, okay, maybe never mind. I'm always asleep, always awake. Schrodinger's Abe. Oh my goodness. Steve, he's calling you out. He's calling you out. What's this for? Oh yeah, for the catnip. Yeah. Steve. Steve does a cat face. That's right. All the kittens come for the catnip in the yard. Oh man. But yeah. It's a fun time. It is a fun time regardless whether it is me or with someone else. Because that was this. Right? Well, okay, maybe there were some people who had to be a work on, but I can work within means. Okay, I am flexible. Not that flexible. If I tried to do the splits, you'd have to take me to the hospital. It's not gonna turn out great. Oh, someone call the medic. Oh, help. He tried to do the splits and they almost killed him. Oh man. But anyway, since you guys are already here and it's way past the top of the hour and it's just me, all right. And the people who are here for Tomby's stream are probably already gone. But anyway, guys, look. I stream to both YouTube and Rumble. I have a Discord at Daramouthe. I also have a Discord at Daramouthe that's mostly for DMing. I have a Twitter X fan account at Daramouthe, and I also have an email. Look, all of those things, all that mixture of things is down in the link tree below. If you want to take the same opportunity to come on, like Alaska Man Jeff, like Jack Tarla and Tomby and so many others. The door is there. I can only lead you to it. I can only lead you the horse to water you must drink. But I do enjoy having other people on. I do enjoy, even if it's just myself again, I do enjoy having people on and having conversations about whatever, because again, not seeing it very much from my other creators I follow. They're more of the niche places like entertainment, politics, whatever. It just doesn't make sense much to me anymore. But anyway, guys, if you want the same opportunity, whether it's now or later in the future when you're watching this, go to the link tree, go to any of those places, find me, and we can get started. Easy as pie, or easier than pie, but you have to buy the ingredients. Anyway, so, but for the secondary part, right, the part that I'm like, ugh, I don't want to do this, but I do it because I understand why. So, of course, every time you've seen a YouTuber, you've seen him here, share, like, and subscribe. That whole mantra over and over again. Look, guys, the reason why I ask for your help and engagement is because, one, it helps me reach more people. Two, it helps me bring on people, and three, it helps me be a little harder to be denied and having people on, or at least given a second look, right? People could just look at me and say, nah, not worth it. I want to get as many people as on as I can, within reason, of course, to share in the form of conversation and to enjoy it and have fun with it. Because again, not seeing much from other content creators, at least ones I follow, they may share in their circle or whatever, but to go out beyond is a little different. And of course, if I want to get on someone who's part of that ordeal, I have to have those big number things that they care more about than I do. I do care about them, but just enough that it helps with my credibility and name factor. So anyway, whether it's a like, whether it's a follow, whether it's a comment, whether it's a share, all of it, one of it doesn't matter. Whatever you do, whatever you choose to do, anything helps. Really, it does. Anything helps. Whether just you do a like and that's it, or do a comment or whatever. Anything you do in engagement wise to help me be seen more, to have more people on, helps a lot, and I fully appreciate it. No amount of words can ever amount to the thanks I have for all of you who come on here, mess around with me a bit, not that way, and just have a good time with other people who come on and laugh and whatever. And who knows how long this will go, but for now I want it to go the marathon. I wanted to go the marathon, and I want to see how much I can do. So thank you guys very much. Remember, it's a like, a follow, a share, a comment, all of them or just one of them. It doesn't matter. Anything helps. I appreciate you all. All right, now let's go back to the chat. Oh, all right. So yeah, it's still a trouble thing or whatever, and you're just like, but yeah, I enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy it to some degree. I mean, you're here, so it must mean you enjoy my personality or my glittering, my one handsome face or something. and then I just lost more followers. So I said handsome face. I didn't say anything more than that. Oh goodness. But yeah, this is fun. This is fun for me. Some of the times when somebody doesn't show up or you're carrying the whole thing, maybe it can be tiring. But at the end of the day, I am doing something I never thought I could do. I am doing something I didn't see could happen. And at the end of the day, I am amazed that anyone is here at all, that anyone even stops by, that I can have people on like Tomby and Jack Darlad, and they support me, even though they are doing their own thing in their own way, and supporting me is it's like throwing a wild card out there. But yeah, I don't deserve it, but I appreciate it all the same. Whether or not whether or not it lasts long, I don't know. But I got my work cut out for me. I got my work cut out for me. Because every month is interesting. But yeah, I really do appreciate it, and we'll see where it goes. Let's ride this train. I'm about to yeehaw this train, and then DJ off it like what? and that sort of stuff. That sort of stuff. Oh, that's funny. DJ Dara, and I come to the city where the flowers grow, and everyone seems like they want to know what I am. My name is what? Ridiculous, I know. But yeah. But oh gosh, and it's still so stinking hot out. Ugh. All that humidity and heat. Ugh. Makes even wanting to go outside. Like you go outside and like, oh, I'm in a pool. How did that happen? Um, but drinking water is important, people, no matter where you are. Even the English have their own. Even the English have their own have their own issues with their heat because it's never hot as it usually, and they're all melting, or at least that's what the paper made it sound like. Oh man. Oh goodness. But yeah. We can do for the next 10 minutes. I'm thinking we can try to come up with more questions. Because honestly, my hat is looking pretty empty. Let's see. What questions can we come up with? Or maybe I'll save that for later. I don't know. I'm just flying off the cuff of my thing. I had that story thing for quite some time, and I'm just like, oh, it carried me through. It carried me through. But I really do want to. Wonder if there's a way. I had to find it. I do have. I do have. What is that? Neat Office, and that may help. I don't think I'll do anything right now. But I will get things set up for. Oh, Mirden. Thank you, Mirden. That's awesome. We're gonna get things set up for so and so. The Bitcoin family. That's a weird one. Gaming. No, I want all live. Give me all live all the time. 24/7, like a mofo. Page 11. All right, here we go. Skies of Arcadia. Oh yeah. Oh, I know where I'm going first. Oh man. I'm just seeing what I have. Like yes, 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 yeah. Oh, don't listen to me though. I'm a bit hysterical. Yeah, but no, I every day do this. Maybe I should keep my guitar next to me in case I run out of ideas to come up with. What should I come with? Chocolate pretzels, maybe. But yeah, did anyone watch the replay of yesterday's stream? Because I know it was late, so most of you would have been in bed by now. But did anyone watch the replay of the stream with Alaska Man Jeff? Because that was pretty. For me, that was pretty. It was probably one a really good conversational stream. We had our differences, right? You know, he doesn't like the AI thing. I'm in the middle. I just see it as a tool for what its use is. And we both came out of it not hating each other. Why is that so hard for other people to do? You know? Because I certainly don't know why. I do this thing where I talk to other people, I ask questions or just spit that sort of thing. And it's always interesting when it feels like the only thing you see is screaming and yelling and no point being made. And it's just this convoluted factor of why. right? Why can't we sit down and have a conversation? Well, because I hate you, you hate me, we all hate each other in this family. No, it's because you believe there's something there, and something may bother you on the inside, right? It's like a piece of sand in an oyster shell. That's how a pearl is made because of the irritation. But at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, it's like we don't need to have these anger bouts, these drama bouts, these whatever bouts. We can have a conversation about whatever, and I've proved that, over and over again. Uh, and it's just, yeah, I don't understand it. God dang it. Yeah, I just don't understand it. I don't understand why we can't have, um, just having a conversation. I don't get it. I don't get it any more than the last person, and but I'm willing to go out there and prove that we can without having to get this creepy crap stuff, and just beat each other up. Because why do we need to beat each other up? That doesn't make any sense to me. Just to chat, just to chat. Mm, mm. Oh, we got it. And we got it. All right. Yeah, still a lot of 24/7 stuff on the streams. Oh, of course, watch parties. Oh, that'll last long, I think. Um, presentation, and then it's almost time. But I'm staying on the page I'm on because I see something. I've really gotta. I'm free and just if you wanna chin wag. I'm just playing Cyberpunk. Tomby's playing Cyberpunk. I'm surprised he's not doing Stellar Blade. He really loves Stellar Blade. He said he likes to look up at the sky, but I'm not sure what that means. I haven't seen him play it yet. He says he likes looking up at the sky. I'm like, why do you like looking up at the sky? I mean, I guess if the graphics are good, but he just likes looking up at the sky. I'm just like, that weird is a weird. That dude is weird dude, but he's a cool dude. And same with Smoo and Jack Tarlad and so many other people. Project Kaiju, obviously a cool dude. Zio Gaming. We'll talk about that one later. Bill Dozer. Bill Dozer is a pretty nice dude. I'm hoping to get him on sometime. Wait, did I actually get him on? I better check. I'm gonna have to check to see if I got to him. Yep. Bill. Bill. Okay, I haven't gotten. I don't think I've befriended him yet, so I'm gonna have to do that, Bill. I'm gonna have to friend you on Twitter X, and then be able to send you a message because I like to have you on as well. It's been a while, or I've never had you on. I'm sorry, I apologize, but I'd like to have you on. But getting there is half the battle, right? Yeah, and yeah. So a weekend. I'm gonna have a very long weekend. And it will be interesting indeed. I bet you anything if I go to Tommy's stream, I look at him doing his stuff. Or I don't think he's still on. He said he was going to be in his Discord, so he might not be on anymore. To be honest. What else? Yes. So after payitforward is done, that will end the week, and yeah, it'll just be. It's been nice. It's been nice, but I enjoyed the weekend. I know there are probably some people out there that stream every day. I'm just like I couldn't do it. I cannot do that. I will not be built for that. I am not built for that. I'd rather just stream during the weekdays because I'm working and talk to people as I can. So, regardless, let's see. It's only a minute. Should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I? Nights and stuff. See you later, Steve. Have a good night, Steve. Sleep well. And pleasant dreams. And at least some that don't wake you up. He's probably going to do another stream later. Lord, no. Lord, no. I'm doing straight through to pay it forward, and then I'm ending it because I cannot do a 5-hour stream unless I have someone else. So it's not going to work. But I wouldn't want to do a stream that's 5 hours if it didn't feel organic enough. If it's not organic to do 5-hour stream, I'm not going to do it. It's just kind of silly. But if I have someone on or something else going on in chat and it's like 5 hours, we could do 5 hours stream. Well, hey, there you go. I'm not like Sand King who can be on almost 24/7 just doing this stuff. It's just not in my, it's not my ability to do so. Not that I have an inability to do so, but yeah, it's just one of those things. Anyway, all right. Well, let's get ready and get settled for another adventure of Pay It Forward. It is the 17th stream for Pay It Forward, minus the guest that didn't show. And so I hope you'll join me for a long adventure of supporting some Rumblers. Now, I will be posting links to both YouTube and Rumble, obviously, but just so that people have that opportunity. But this is about just showing support. And I know some of you probably seen Tommy do his thing and some others, but for me, just give a little back and don't expect anything in return. So once it's 7 o'clock, which it has, I know which one I'm going to do. And it's this one. I love Skies of Arcadia. I wish they updated the game, but oh man, it is still in a limbo state. But let's do it. Let's do this. Let us do this. Boom.
What would be more likely is I would do something like this. I would look for something like this and just get 1 acre of land and then put like a trailer on there and hook it up to the city water and then just fence it off.
Oh, the FINA.
But none of that's ever going to happen. I'm never going to be a millionaire, so that shit's not going to happen. Hey, Dara. Fellow Rumbler, hope you're having a great day and even better weekend. Yeah, dude, I'm having a great day so far. This here looks similar to like, this house is probably too big here. That looks really fancy. But like, look at this. This looks like about 1 acre of land. It looks like they have like a grow house in there. That's the kind of thing I would want, right? I would want to have it fenced off. That way I could like get a dog and let him run around. And then same with my cat, have a cat and let him run around with a doggo. And then like this here would be like a dream house kind of a thing, right? Have a little growing area in there for the winter. Actually, that looks like 3 windows. So that place isn't that big. It's probably like a 3-bedroom house, maybe 4 tops. Because that's 3 windows, right? So it's probably a 3/4 bedroom house. That means that growing thing is huge. It's as big as like a 4-bedroom house almost.
Really see it? Well, I know.
It's fun to look at stuff like this. This is another example, right?
Sorry, guys.
Like,
there's the link.
This is a trailer right here. So that's more likely. This would be the best I'd probably be able to ever get, is like a trailer on like an acre of land.
We'll only stay here for another minute or so.
And like, look at the, like, he's got a trailer, he's got 3 sheds,
I was hoping
a
you played.
parking little structure that he built, and that's it. Like a swing set or something back there.
GameCube, a few people played it, so let's play this in Jam Club. Yep. I wish it came back and updated. I don't think it'll read.
Living in a trailer isn't that bad. It's just living in a trailer park. Like my neighbors turned out to be crackheads. That's what was going on. When I said that the police, oh, hold on. Another message just came in here. Oops, crap. What happened to my chat? Oh, here we go. I uncovered chat. Chat was covered up. All right, so playing one of your favorite games. Dude, this game is a hidden gem. No one knows about this game, man. No one knows about this. It's unfortunate they haven't updated it with better graphics. Have you heard the rumors? Let me see if I can find the rumors. But yeah, it turned out that, you remember when I was like, hey, there's like 50 to 70 cops here in military gear with like desert camo running around the yard and using my house as cover for the neighbors, and they're flashbanging the neighbors. It turns out they were like crackheads and with like Armalite rifles and shit. Yeah. Let's see.
This is gonna show something, so.
I only ever touched the Dreamcast version. This is the first time I'm playing the GameCube one. And I never beat the Dreamcast one. I was only able to play it for a very short period of time. This is the furthest I've ever gotten.
Wow.
So let's see. But I do remember it being like a hidden gem. Everyone I've ever talked to who's played it through completely loved it, and it's always been on the backlog. And because I just don't like new games anymore, they're all to modern audience, which means made badly. That's what it means. Like Capcom just did a poll recently that proved that the modern audience was the exact same thing as the audience did 20 years ago. It's just when they say modern audience, what they really mean is communists and fascists. So what was I looking for? And that was better graphics. Skies of Arcadia remake.
Someone plugged from his end, not mine.
I've heard rumors that someone is planning to remake it.
Yeah, but rumors are rumors. Surely doesn't help if you want the game to come back, but I digress. What do I know?
I can't find them right now.
Oh, that's fine. That's baseless. Alright. Gotta spread the love to others. See you around the bend.
I can't find the rumor. It's only a rumor.
That Q is the from Moonfish piece.
These days, a creative officer.
He's back at the Pirate Island.
What are the chances the Sonic team and other franchises come back to life? I can't say yes anything.
Alright, we are on the last page. We'll go to page 10. Let's see what we have. Another 24/7 stuff. Da-da-da-da. Sisyphus. Yes. Dr. Damon. Golf balls theater. Let's see what this one is.
I was trying to think what would happen if I did like the next frame, had him just like boom, like hitting it down. Could I then have the ashtray going up and like the coffee inside like going up, or rather, staying where it's at. Kind of
Oops.
like warping a little bit. Just be one frame. Da-dum. Yeah, I think that would be when you would do it. Cause and effect, right?
It says an alien drawing.
Cause, effect, cause, effect.
Gosh, dang it! Why would you...
Maybe he's got a tongue he can like whip out or something.
Oh, I don't see.
Aliens, should he have some kind of
Oh, right.
antennae?
And two, if they don't notice within the first minute or so, we'll be out. Give it till give it till 27:30, I think. 7:30. We'll give it till 27:30 because they're not. It doesn't look like they're paying attention to the chat. Who knows if they will or not? But we must give them a chance. You too. Have a good one, Kaiju. See you later, man. All right. It's 27:30. Well, obviously it's not gonna. All right. Let's go. Let's go. It's a me, a Mario. Let's go. The Bold Sports Show. Oh, I know that one. Nah, I don't know that, but hey, there's Alaska man Jeff. We might stop by him, but I want to get to people who I haven't got to. Pop Sports, blah blah blah. What this? Kanaji.
Way too often. See?
This is Link's Awakening, I believe.
You're just gonna freaking flame dust this dude in the face, just mace him with fire. What? Yeah, that's what you're gonna get. That's what you get for not letting me go through. This is how it is. That's what you don't get. You asked for this.
He just started.
You could have just moved.
I'm not playing this one before.
Alright, I have to go around. Look at that. We got 10 tries. If we can't get it in 10 tries, I should just stop playing this game.
Give him till the 2-minute mark.
Oh, how long was that going to fly for?
As long as you want it. Mm-hmm.
Alright, get dusted.
Get dusted, he says. Oh.
Oh, it's bro. Ate too many mushrooms. Taryn, there you are. The opposite of what happened to Mario.
It's a me,
Instead
a
of being
Mario.
a man who could turn into a Tanuki, he became a Tanuki.
Nice. I do like this game though. I haven't played it. Unfortunately, I haven't played it. But alright, we're past the point. On to the next person. La dee 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 dee. La dee 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 dee. Predicts Petra's flock. It's a chicken show. It's a chicken show. Sounding asleep. That's 2 different channels of sounding asleep. Nick B. Wheel of Regrets. Father Nerd Gamer. Let's see that one.
Don't get whacked! Nature's touch. And now here standing the pretty, pretty flowers. All right, we are coming to the tail. We got about 30 seconds, boys. Get to your portals if needed.
Get to your portal.
Queenard said, fuck this shit, I'm out. And I'm about to... Hey, that one's dead.
It's been almost
Tree,
2
go.
hours, 2 hours and a half. Father nerd gamer.
Watch that Thanos.
It's a tree, guys.
Tree's
It's a
coming
tree.
for the Thanos.
It's a tree. Look at the tree. Is he going to grave? Ah, he's a grave digger.
Tree fell over before he could get to the Thanos.
Grave robber? I don't know what it's called. Bad gameplay, top tier entertainment. Oh, and lots of cursing. Oh snap! Oh snap, Mr. Jones. Oh snap! Will give it till?
You know, actually, kind of digging this magic healing and the vigor top I got on right now.
Bigger, Vim and bigger. All right. Will he see? It's already.
I'm going across the other hall.
I haven't seen so.
Ceremonial dagger, if anybody still needs those.
We will
In the hall.
on to the next person. Okay, next page. Page 7. 7. Darkness. Major lunar standstill. Dirty beard gaming. That's like two dirty. That's like a dirty beard and another dirty beard. And she presses.
I'm gonna click the little live button. It's not
Okay.
working. Off of, or at least hidden. That I deleted, and then I have a few videos out there that I still need to transfer over. Most of them are GTA. I've gotten the other ones off of that were Destiny, and then I just deleted everything I did on regular Destiny, the original game, and we're going to be starting that one over. So we'll be doing that.
We'll see. We'll see. See ya.
So have fun, Daramouthe, thank you very much. That popped up. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Oh, I'm so sorry. That should have popped up in the screen. Okay. Thank you very much, Daramouthe.
You're welcome. I do support.
Or Daramouthe. It's like Plymouth. You're welcome. Very, very, very much. $2. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Didn't have to, but I do appreciate that. Thank you for reminding me of that, because now let me go over here. Let me pop out chat real quick and get that into the chat overlay. Compliments from D-Pad Chad. If anybody are out there, if you're not subscribed, D-Pad Chad, Zio, D-Pad Chad, Tiny Players, and hopefully up and coming. That'll be contributing to the Rumble and assistance to anybody, which will be HD. Alec Lace Live? What? Hayes Digital. Looking at something there. So let me pop out this chat real quick.
It's gonna pop it out.
And
Pop
get
out the
the link. Pop out check.
Pop out the chat.
Daramouthe. Got it. Hey, I know those two. Hello. Yeah. Great guys. Friends. Hopefully we're gonna be playing with them again along with Misfit. There's another little game coming out. I just saw Misfit out on Discord, and she said there were some things on Duck Duck Goose that were added or something. So I don't know. We might be doing that. We're trying to get people together. Okay, let me pop out my chat and get that. Okay, 366. Got it. Let's see. And okay, where are we at? Let me fade quick because I'm on studio mode. Very, very, very much. Very appreciative. Normally my chat is very quiet. very emo and just like to chill. But I'm trying to get better at working with the chat and get things set up so I can see what's going on. Okay, right there, pop it, properties, and pop that in. I totally forgot that. It's been a very long day, but I did get a nap before him. So there we go, 366. Hit to there, and boom, that pops up. There you go. You should see your
No.
pretty soon here. Oh, when I bring this over.
Nope.
I'll do a test also. I need to see it because I made a little adjustment. And it should pop in. Cool. Yeah, they've been looking to play with others for quite some time. Yeah. At the very beginning when I started, there was a few. Actually, what I wanted to do was I wanted to get a game off between Zio and D-pad in like 2 Point Hospital. Let them clear out their games and let them both get. And I'd be like the officiator. They would stream. If they want a collab screen on each on there, and then I would take both their streams and I would put in and do a time limit, and whoever does it and wins and whatnot. Just kind of a little game off. And 2 Point Hospital was an old one, but yeah, this right here. So let me pop this in real quick. Why is that doing that? Oh, that's because okay, let me pop the chat back in. Boom. That was really making me. Yeah, there you go. Hello, fellow Rumbler. Hope you're having a great day and an even better weekend. Have fun. Yeah, thank you very, very much. It's my birthday weekend. We had the birthday massacre stream this morning for my emo followers. And all right, gotta spread the love to others. See you around the bend. Yep. Thank you very much, Daramouthe. You have a good one. Almost like vermouth, but Daramouthe.
Yep, he got it. He knows.
Thank you for jumping in. Thank you for visiting.
He knows. He knows, chat.
And let's see if that pops up. That takes about. Whoa! Happy birthday, Daramouthe. Dude, thank you very much. $5. Wow. Absolutely incredible. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me pop this in here and do a test. And that should pop up in the stream. Right, there it is. That should pop in the overlay. There you go. Instead of just the chat, there it comes up on the nom nom nom. So let me put in a thank you very much. Okay, there we go. Takes about I haven't changed the settings in it yet, but it takes about 10 seconds.
On to the next page. What is next? Let's see. Should we I am going to go to, let's go to Michael Keane. It's been a while.
Live streaming too. It's like, all of my favorite live streamers and online content creators, like most of them were live streaming for 5 to 10 years before they started gaining any traction or started really gaining an audience. Things take time to get good at it, but also to develop, any kind of a following or an appreciation. It just takes time.
Look at him.
Absolutely.
Man, it's been a while since he's
and enjoy the process too.
Yes,
make it fun for you. It's got to be fun for yourself and like enriching. I think.
Yep. Or else you'll quit. You'll quit if it's not. You'll quit.
See, they know.
I actually want to show the stream some of your art real quick. I have a present. Like I can
awesome.
present your some of your links and stuff. So let me switch.
That's really cool. Thank you.
So let's see here. You've got a link tree with a bunch of stuff, and I've got just a few of those things. This is your Rumble channel, Eric John Pizza Artist, with your show Awesome Sauce and some of the live streams you've been doing on Rumble.
Yeah,
and
awesome.
Also we got your Instagram here. which has a bunch of your work. And
Nice.
as you can see,
That
there's
is
like a lot
quite
of cool portraits and like
pizza-y.
pop culture kind of stuff, and like you're doing the Kansas City pizza, John
Yeah.
F. Kennedy. Like you got some. Was that George Carlin?
That's Carlin, man.
Sick,
Yeah,
dude.
that's one of my favorites that I've
Yeah, I
done.
like that one.
I loved making that.
Yeah, these are great. And I was looking through these earlier, and some of them that really stood out to me, I think even more than your human portraits for me. Like I love this lion
Wow.
one that you did, and
Oh,
like
thank
some
you.
of these animal.
Nice.
So wait,
kind
let
of,
me tell you about that lion really quick.
Oh, he is
That's
using
a
those
really
photos.
interesting story
He's
about that
paying
lion.
he's paying for
So
the premium though. not
around the
that.
time I made that one, I think I'm gonna say that was probably in like
Oh, but he's verified
2022
too,
maybe.
Yeah, it says November 22.
Yeah. So I when I started doing NFT in 2021, what that really enabled me to do was to really take the idea of making
Giving him
pizza
all
art
till
just for art's
23,
sake to a new
and
level,
go from
because
there.
now I could actually photograph these things and potentially sell them as artworks, as digital
Right.
artworks. So then I started thinking, okay, how can I take my art to the next level? I've been doing these pan portraits and stuff. What if I start taking multiple pans of pizza, like multiple full sheet pans,
Oh, he's
putting them
using Brave,
together
too.
and start
Nice.
making giant works of art? So I started with a couple of pans, then I moved to doing 4 pans. So I did like a portrait of Jim Morrison and Amy Winehouse that were 4 sheet pans put together. Then I started doing my animal series, and I did penguins. So yeah, so that Jim Morrison pizza portrait, that's 4 sheet pans, full sheet pans of pizza put together.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so the lion was like the culmination of this whole process. Basically,
Yeah,
I was
this is a
doing
turning
this.
point piece.
I wanted to make what I called a pizza mural. And for me, that was 8 full sheet pans
I
of
thought we'd
pizza
stop
put
in
together.
and
So
say
that
hello.
pizza there,
That one
and I'm
was
not
cool
sure
off,
if there's
though.
a picture on my Instagram of me standing with the pizza or not, but it's it's 8 full sheet pans, so it's like 3 feet by 6 feet large.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's huge.
It's huge. Oh, there.
All right. On to the next. Oh, smoke them. Smoke them if you got them. Nope, that's not the one I want. Ah!
Everyone's having a great day.
I think he
I
played.
don't know if
with-
the TTS is working. It was giving me issues.
It was giving him issues.
And now that OXLR
it was
updated
giving him
their
pain.
stuff and kind of fucked
Put
me
the
on that,
link
because now
in.
I'm echoing. I hear myself.
I like to hear myself. What? No.
And now I gotta mute it so I don't distract myself.
So he don't strike himself.
I'm not bald. Where you coming?
Kermit,
That's locked. Okay, so
Kermit the Frog. Wondering
I
if
don't want
it's
to
it.
sell drugs.
Let me in. It's a casino. What game is playing? Oh. Let's see how long it takes to see if it
Already,
notice.
shit. I mean, I couldn't ask those dudes if where the fuck find drugs or whatnot. Dara, $2 rant. Hello, fellow Rumbler. Hope you're having a great day. And I almost crashed. A great day and better weekend. Have fun. Thank you. I appreciate that, Dara. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Let's see. There's gotta be somebody around. I just gotta be careful who I AX.
It looks like he's playing GTA, but I've never played any of the GTA. Now I did play the Saint Rose one. That was pretty interesting. But I've never played any of the GTA. ones. It's like a driving simulator. I remember when they called Death Stranding a walking simulator. That was funny. Yeah, ram the car. Ram the car.
See what's over here.
All right. Oh. All right. He noticed us. He saw us. We're seen. And then we disappear like a flash. Oh, drats. On the same page. Okay. Go to page number 4. Let's see. Jeez. And I think that's some fun. We student rally today. I think we'll do cat.
I don't want to be in this lobby anymore.
Oh shit. It's pretty far.
I just want to smoke weed and shoot guns. Come to America.
Yeah.
Nice. One more.
Oh, cat.
Hey, hey, hey! Mamma mia, pizzeria! Let's go! Dude, imagine giving a fuck. It's a game, bitch.
Towards the bottom, somebody's in as well. That's what.
Oh shit, Dara, with the fucking $2. Hope you're having a great night and
The
even a
bottom
better
saying
weekend. Have
imagine
fun.
the
I appreciate you,
bottom.
Dara.
Holy
Thank you
shit.
for the $2 rand, bro. I really do appreciate that. Hope you're having a good night, man. Thanks for coming in and spreading the love. That rant looks beautiful on the screen, though. That shit looks sexy. I'm just trying to stay alive longer than 15 seconds. I'm gonna let you guys down this time, I promise.
Dippity boppity boo. Did I already? Yes, I did. Yes, indeedy.
Christian where?
Sorry, I stole your kill. Sorry, Ram. Is that our bomb?
Yeah.
Nice.
Uh-oh. 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 Reggie.
I've got two,
¿Cómo estás? Muchas gracias.
I hear him echo.
Or what, pussy?
It was a suka.
Suka ass bitch. I mean suka ass suka.
Suka.
No habla español. Not gonna happen today.
I'll take an assist. All day. All day.
We'll see if she
No window?
responds or not.
Damn, that was a little.
Nice one.
That was close. It's illegal but easy to get drugs over here. You just take a risk if you get into that. Yeah, dude, definitely don't want to get shit off the street anymore, bro. You probably fucking OD on some Fenty. It's all right. GG's.
Suck my dick, bitch.
GG's. GG's. GG's.
How you doing?
GG's.
GG's. You want a guy?
GG's. I am not a triple digit level, so I mean, give that to me at least. Come on.
All right.
GG's, bro.
GG's.
It's always something.
Hope you guys have a great night. Time to spread the love to others. See y'all later, man. Take it easy, Dara. I appreciate you, man. Be sure to check out Glam. Go spread the love to her on Rumble. In the description. Rams also playing.
Oh,
somebody should
We might
link,
play one more.
somebody should link Ram up in here. Glam's gonna play one more. All right, bet.
Ooh, they got
It's
the
been
follow.
fun as shit, man. This was a really fun time.
Bonsai. All right, let's see what the other ones are like. Ooh. I got Kentucky Fried Chicken. Thank you. Stormtrooper. Well, look. It's a gamer. Save my freedom. Ba-da-da.
M2000L NL. Let's see, barrel. It's already
Sounds like a German. That's good, yeah.
stock.
Or Swiss, maybe? Oh, why was I not paying attention to that? I have to look up above me.
M2080 stock. Wait, which one do I have on it? Oh, it's 80,000 already. Daramouthe, thank you. Hello, fellow Rumbler. I hope you are having a great day and an even better weekend. Have fun. Thank you. Daramouthe is one of those guys. He just supports people. Comes in, gives a buck here and there. Much appreciated. Thank you, Daramouthe. Hope you have a great day yourself.
He does sound German, I think, but he does his Swiss.
Making Arnie scream like a bitch. Okay, M2000 muzzle. We might have a better one. I don't know.
What game are you playing? Metal Gear Solid. Okay.
Let's use this one.
Sauce, chat.
Muzzle accessory is sub GPW.
Alright, well then let's jump out. We jumped out. Alright, and next page. Will we have anything of worth to go to? Music. Probably 24. Hello. Oh, it's in Espanol. It's in Espanol. Let's check it and see.
Além disso, tem a questão do Foreign Corruption Protection Act. Mas eu não terminei. A gente estava aqui lendo a carta, né? A gente estava aqui lendo a carta. A carta continua. Solicito respeitosamente que o senhor forneça uma resposta dentro de 10 dias úteis. Isso não deixa de ser maravilhoso. Porque o Xandão é o rei do dar prazos, 72 horas, uma semana, 15 dias, para que alguém preste esclarecimentos. Alexandre de Moraes dá 72 horas para que Bolsonaro explique ter andado de jet ski no mar perto da baleia. Aqui é o Alexandre de Moraes que está sendo intimado a explicar em 10 dias. E se não explicar? Vamos chegar aí. Está escrito na carta. Pois estou atualmente trabalhando em legislação relacionada a este assunto com outros membros da Câmara. Está escrito. Então, assim, as pessoas que me fazem uma pergunta, Paulo, e se ele ignorar? Eu estou trabalhando em legislação relacionada a esse assunto com outros membros da Câmara. Como o senhor deve saber, tive o prazer e o privilégio de viajar para o seu país. O Chris Smith já esteve no Brasil, tem uma história heróica no Brasil, lá repatriando o menino, de conhecer e trabalhar em questões de direitos humanos e Estado de Direitos com muitos brasileiros e brasileiros americanos. Permaneço profundamente comprometido em fortalecer a relação entre os Estados Unidos e o Brasil. Atenciosamente, Christopher H. Smith, membro do Congresso. E aí entra a cereja do bolo.
But we stayed there long enough. I was not going to be able to only straight. Beep 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 beep. Miss Roseanne. Put down. Back to the back. 15. Biscotti. Banderos Biscotti. Giving man the smackdown. This is first stream.
Shut up, man. Not him. He's banned.
All right, let's see if we can't do it up.
People needs to realize that I will ban them out there if they're gonna be fake at me. If you wanna be fake as a fake, yeah, he's fake.
Oh,
I
it's
don't like
Kick.
that. No.
He's talking to Kick.
It's someone else. It's not Steiner person by himself. It's someone else. This dude, it was ringing all night after on my phone, and I had to change my phone number because he cannot stop ringing when I was asleep. He actually called me when I was sleeping, dude.
Jeez. Oh, he's not gonna see any of the. Well, he has Trovo Twitch.
You don't need to call me when I'm sleeping. What the
D-Lab.
fuck,
I think that's D-Lab right there, that yellow one. But he may not see this one. I don't know. He may. He may not. But we'll be for a minute or two, and then go from there. He's got donation stuff behind. Yeah. His Kick stuff is coming up.
I'm not sure if that's the same person or not. But he called me on stream. I mean, he called me on StreamYard as Steiner Porson too.
54. It's not showing up. That's fine.
And it was the same guy.
And
I don't know why this.
To the next, I'm gonna try to GCN Digital TV. Oh, that's interesting. It's so digital. I wanna get digital with you. Excuse me.
Good sound effect. I sensed it. The hidden red key card under the bar.
It's so hidden. What can he's playing? He's playing Duke Nukem. I've never even seen it. It looks like Wolfenstein. It's here, Wolfenstein. Yeah.
Red door, red key card door. Where?
We'll give him. Oops, I think I can do that as well. There we go. 40-30.
Did I turn the UI off by accident? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did.
What is he shooting at? Pew, 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 pew,
Controls.
Pew. Gunshots are marked without bullets and lifeless. Baby bacon. Oh goodness.
So you can go back and subdue Nukem. They're alien pigs, different. Oh! Hello, fellow Rumbler.
There we go.
I hope you are streaming and having a good day. Getting destroyed by the pigs. Damn! And an even better weekend. Have some fun. Hey, thanks, Daramouthe.
You got it right.
Everybody coming out, enjoying some Duke Nukem. You guys are having a good weekend too. The beginning. It is the beginning. They're already all dead.
All right. Well, he saw us.
I see.
So we can just
gotta go this way.
I think I'll only put it in chat when it's that.
A bad word. People got to get that out of their head. If you're failing, it's because you're trying things. If you're never failing, man, you're living a safe life. You're not trying things. You're not.
Being content. Yeah,
you're just sitting on your duff and just trying to play everything safe. If you're going out there, if you're being an entrepreneur or a business owner, starting your own thing, or just anything. You're gonna fail at things. Like you're not gonna be naturally a Tiger Woods at golf. Nobody's like that. He got that way because he went out there and practiced relentlessly from a very young age, more than anyone else. And that's how you get good at your craft. It's like with writing, anything else. You get better at your craft, whatever that is, by putting the time into it.
The StreamYard
and
usually
just
on the
continuing
show.
to hustle and work like that. So, you know, yes, there's going to be failure. Nobody likes to fail, but you got to keep pressing past those. Failure just means you tried something, it didn't work. Well, let's scratch that off the list and go to the next, try the next one.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people don't even have to look at it like a bad thing, like you said. It could just look at what if you didn't fail? What if you just stumbled and you just have to work on it to improve to get past a certain angle? Sometimes it's not even a fail. Just you're not good at it right now doesn't mean you failed. Because for me, failure is kind of like quitting something. That's when I would kind of define as most failure. I just kind of gave up on it. I feel like
you don't lose until you quit. You know,
that's true. What was the thing in basketball? You miss 99% of the shots you don't take, or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, one of them. I'm old. All these sayings are falling in my head. Because the thing you said with writing, we can go into that too. Because that's what I've heard from a lot of big famous authors like yourself. It's like people always say, "How do I get into writing?" That's what you said. You just got to do it, and you're gonna be not so good at it, but you just got to keep doing it. You know. Now, do you believe most first authors' books are generally always going to be pretty bad?
Oh, he froze. He froze.
It depends. It's some people have a better natural ability to storytell. Okay, so there's different ways of I guess of writing. Some people are very good at.
I didn't see. All right, on to the next. I am still in the live stream faction. Okay, I was making sure I wasn't in like my own area. Hey, there's Tom. Oh, I'm gonna get him.
It's a friend by telling her to.
Hey, Andrew Honeycutt on YouTube donated
someone
$10.
punishes their child being mean or stern isn't abusive. Yep. Fucking well played. 100%. Rick just had a British moment trying to get in the car on the right hand side. That's fucking funny as fuck.
You really saved my ass.
And then we do a smiley face, and then
what about the ride?
I drop a 5.
You gonna fence it?
Proper parenting, creating the hope of tomorrow versus these soy-infused, gender-confused maniacs that are making today. Yeah, little fucking
But
shit.
for now, I'm taking her with me. Spruce her up a little more.
Fuck my neck. Come on.
Wouldn't stick around too long if I were you. 6th Street are gonna be searching high and low for this idiot.
I'm leaving town today. It's like Uncle Estevez always said. If you got to choose between your ride and saving someone else's ass, always choose the ride. At least you know that a ride's never going to betray you. People, on the other hand,
I just want to get his reaction.
No, I see you watching me, you cheeky bastard. Fucking Dara, cheeky shit. I've got your stream running. I've had your stream running all the time.
Oh, seriously?
Daramouthe, hey Tommy, figured I'd drop by and say hello, good sir, with the $5.
What you think?
Rant.
What you think of it so far?
I've got your stream running just to my left. I've been watching it, and all of a sudden I looked over and I saw myself. I thought, "Hey, what's going on here? How you doing, my friend?"
Oh,
I don't know if you picked up on it earlier, but I said if you wanted to jump into Discord, Dara, you could have just jumped in with me, mate. And we could have a chin wag. Whilst you're doing your PiF. So Dara's, so for my chat, Dara's currently doing his payitforward, which is a really good stream. He does it every week. Just paying that little bit of hope and that little bit of kindness forward. And yeah, it's awesome sauce. As a result, it did actually. So Dara's payitforward stream actually encouraged me to do my own similar thing on a Sunday. Oh, phone call coming through. So I do a very similar thing on Sunday called the Sunday Shout Out. So I go through previous streamers. Oh, Dara, I don't know if you saw this.
What?
Pie charm. So I can still see you watching. So just give me a second. I'm just going to open up an application.
I'm watching you, watching me, watching you.
Right,
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, keep
share
watching.
that screen up.
Keep watching.
Private screen. Right. Let's bring up PyCharm. So what I did is I wrote an application to basically connect and look at channels. So YouTubers and whatever. Uses the YouTube API. And I'm just going to run it. And it dumps the kind of like the, what's it called? The sub count, how well you're doing.
Look at that man.
What your
That's when you know he's smart.
live stream is mainly for YouTube.
Watching. This is for your.
But I'm going to be dropping this into a spreadsheet every week, and on the Sunday shout out, look and see how people are doing. So I think there's a good 20 streamers. So we've got Tomby, Smooth, Nerd Takes, all of the people that you expect YouTube. So there's Dara, Grey Blade, Project Egg Roll, Rachel Messer Gaming, all of these people that we've been following, finding on my Sunday shoutouts. Wait for that code to run. Shouldn't take too much longer. And what it's doing is it's going into each one of those YouTubers. And let me just stop it. And down the bottom,
I don't have to move on.
I'm just going to expand this up. Down the bottom, it will show the YouTuber, the live streams. These are the next live streams for each of the individuals, and it drops it into a screen, into a file that I can then open up and track the number of subs and whether they're going up, whether they're going down. And we're going to focus on. So if I find my latest one, that's by date, you can see 696 subs. Dara, okay, keep watching. This is for your undying effort in your own path of paying it forward. Keep it up, good sir. Oh, bless you. Right, you don't need to do that, my friend. You're far too kind for me. You're far too kind. So what I'm going to do with this is those people that I'm seeing starting to go down, we are going to focus on those for the Sunday shout outs. And by doing so, obviously, we raise awareness, and I'm just going to keep on finding more people.
I can't do
putting their names in the list, more people. I'm actually also creating a website.
I'm watching
very
both
much
of you
like
watch each other. I love that aim.
So it's going to give us the ability to track the smaller creators rather than the bigger people. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's stuff in the works, Dara. Stuff in the works.
Nice.
And you know me, I'm a fucking great big giant fucking nerd. So why not? If I've got the skill set, do it. Oh, bless you. That's why you're one of the tops, because I can't do coding at all. If you want to learn, I can teach coding to a monkey, my dude. I can really teach coding to anybody.
I like to see.
You just got to find the medium in order to teach them. You've got to find what work. Fuck me, there's bad guys everywhere. Shit. Oh, fuck. I'm just gonna drop a fucking bomb in your face.
I like to see you just to an actual.
Get out of it. Get out.
At least you try to teach an actual monkey. That's it.
Yep. Getting up. Hiding. I'd like to see you try and teach an actual monkey after that statement. Yeah, that's probably not a bad thing, actually. Have you seen I'm just going to hide in this corner for a second. Did you ever see the experiment they did where they put a typewriter in with an enclosure of monkeys? And what the idea was is that eventually, and it was all about statistical randomness.
Yeah.
Is that the monkeys would hammer the keys with no idea of what they're fucking doing, but they would hammer the keys in such a way that the randomness, they had a chance of writing out Shakespeare's works just by pure random happenstance. And I think they did actually do a fucking study like that.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, you can teach people as long as you understand what their strengths are, and you can explain them the challenge in a way that they can comprehend.
This is gonna be a watch
that comprehension that's the skill.
I'm gonna leave shortly.
It's the skill of the teacher to work out what that is and what the requirements is for that comprehension.
Oh, Take it.
So
take
I'm
it on.
teaching maths to one of the grandkids. So we've got the grandkids living with us in a minute. And I'm teaching one of the grandkids the easy way of doing maths.
Easy way of doing maths. You heard that, man. He's English.
Something
He
as
said
simple
math.
as, I'll tell you what, something as simple as this. Something as simple as this. I'm just going to put a challenge in there. 14% of
50.
50. It's a nice, easy math sum. So she had this on one of her pieces of homework. She's only 11.
Oh no!
So
math.
she has this on her homework.
Math.
14% of 50. And I said, well, you've got 2 ways of working this out, because
it's gonna go.
you can try and work out what the 14% of 50 is by doing your division and things like that, or you can look at it a different way and say, what is 50% of 14? Because percentages are reversible.
Going to.
And the second you know that percentages are reversible, what's 50% of 14? Well, that's the same as 14 over 2. And as a result, you get to 7 pretty fucking quickly. If you know shit like that, there's shortcuts in everything. But yeah, her maths is coming on leaps and bounds now, because I'm just showing her better ways of calculating things.
Before I shut down.
Yep, you keep on spreading the love, brother. Thank you very much indeed. You're far too kind to me, but keep the pay it forward going.
Oh, he heard me.
Don't let anybody tell you any different.
I forget he's watching me. I forget he's watching.
Yeah, Dara, much love, brother. You take care of yourselves, especially over on Rumble.
Yeah.
Look after yourself, Rumblers. Rumblers, move out.
Oh goodness.
Dom.
He's watching me still. All right. Well, I'm gonna let him keep watching me still. All right. Well, we're gonna go to a few more people. Maybe 1 or 2. I know. I don't know why they have the. Already been there. Already been there. Hey, I better stop by D-pad, Chad.
As much as I want to,
hello, Chad,
make this more complex than what it currently is, I don't think I can with the parts I got. So let's just see if he likes this.
I'm waiting to see it. It must be Link's Awakening. He's making a dungeon, but I don't think you'll see. Come on, Chad.
Okay.
Come on. Come on. Oh, Zeo Gaming's a mod. Oh, look at that. Zeo Gaming's a mod over in D-pad
Let's
Chat.
play this dungeon. This is kind of a neat idea. Wasn't this a concept that they had for Zelda forever ago?
Oh, it must be his cat. Yep. That's why you get the pillow.
Come here, sweetie. So kitty. Like I remember hearing this was a concept that they were working on way back on the SNES, like A Link to the Past days, if I remember right. And they never could get it to work properly.
Pee on the carpet.
Hey, Daramouthe, welcome to the stream. How's it going?
And don't let Zeo pee.
Okay, so let's see. We just go through here. We should be okay. Just yeah.
We spent enough time. All right. Next person. Let's see. Can I find? We're doing Tomby. That's okay. I think we'll do an unknown here. Here. Oh, come on. I'm doing too fast. All right. Oh, wait. Wait for a bit. Give it some time. Hey, Wholesome. Hey. Watch yourself, sir. Hey, Wholesome. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna give it... It should be good now. I should be able to send another $2, but... Just thinking... There we go. Gosh dang it. I don't know if we'll see it yet. I don't know if we'll see it. We'll give it till 2 minute mark. And then we'll go from there. He's have a nice setup. I don't know what he's using. Director's Cut PC. I at least want to do a few unknowns. Let's do 2 more unknowns and then 1 known, and then we'll be done. We'll be done after that. 2 minute mark. Regan G. What up, Regan G? I almost said freaking G, but that's not how I want to fit. Regan G. What? Okay. Alright, well you didn't notice, so we go on to the next. I do want to see if Urban and them are... Oh.
Import.
Hey, let's stop.
Well, you can't really... I don't know how to import the characters. I heard that's like an extra step. You gotta have like a premium account or something like that.
It's not done yet. I said everything is done. There's just one part of the chicken that's not done yet.
It's not. The chicken is not done yet.
And then,
That's what I said.
That's what I said.
Wow.
you just need a... Hold on, I just pulled up to my house. I will jump back in Discord here in a second.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you, Daramouthe. I appreciate you. Even though I wasn't here to see it. What are we doing?
Trying to figure things out.
I think he wants to go outside.
And also, I don't want you guys to see certain things yet.
You don't have to scream.
Poor Dara.
You do not have to do the yelling. No, you don't. You really don't.
No, you don't.
You don't have to do the yelling and screaming and stuff. I'm right here.
I don't know what you think he's talking about.
Come on.
He's wholesome.
I'm new to this. It's all confusing.
Oh man. All right. Well, she noticed us,
Okay,
so
so
we'll
I
head
think
out.
he's talking about
Rapid pace. Rapid pace. Go. 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 Pew 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 pew. Someone in chat's like, huh. Pew 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 pew. Let's go. 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 I'm trying to find. Not them. What? Lunatic Lounge. What the? Weird. I am trying to find. Well, one I always wanted to see if I could find. Heck no, I can say where's streaming. Where's streaming? I just don't know where they at. Where you at? Where you at? It did say do another unknown. Oh look, I'm up there. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not going to. I'm not going. What is it with the bikini stuff? Come on, guys. Let's get over it. Hey, Luke's Awakening. Hey.
Got him.
Let's stop here. He's still unknown.
Oh, I unlocked Shinobi Arcade? Oh, sweet. I am going to save that. Nice thing about this, you got save states.
Yay, save this. Yay. Yay. Just giving a little. Looking for a really cute blind girl.
Alrighty.
No. Folsom, you're one of a kind. I'll give you that.
Good little save point there.
Will he see it though? Will he see it?
And that's also a good stopping point. Daramouthe, thank you so much. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a great night. Good sir, yes. Having a fantastic night. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
No problem.
Another fantastic channel. A lot of fantastic channels here in the chat tonight. If you guys haven't followed each other, check each other out. Like I said, some great channels here. Retro Mountain Gaming, Super Mega Graphics 64, Daramouthe, Panda Sub 2000.
Of course, Panda Sub would be in
all fantastic channels. Z3, I'm not sure if you have a channel or not, but I'll definitely check you out as well. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate all you guys for hanging out with me.
Okay, he's leaving.
So we started out with Sonic 06.
Yep, he saw it.
I really wanted to like it. It has a lot of potential. In the very beginning, I was like, this could be really good.
All right, he saw us. He saw us.
Unfortunately, it turned out really bad.
Free. All right. I'm gonna have to do one more unknown. Although these are unknown.
Just because the Chinese people want to eat them.
Yo!
What the hell?
That's the thing. Look it up. Dickless rhinos are running all over the savannah. They're dying out because they can't reproduce because these Chinese people want rhino dick to put in their tea or soup or pho or whatever the fuck they eat over there, and so that they can be like strong like man.
That is taking equality to a whole new level.
I mean, I could be wrong. It's just something I heard. Don't take
Daramouthe
for it.
Daramouthe, thank you so very much, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you for that very much. And I'm looking forward to the second. I believe we said it was the second I'm going to be on, right?
Yes, sir.
What's up, Daramouthe?
Yo! Hey, look. Yes. Yes.
That is our conversation for tonight. Dickless rhinos.
Dickless rhinos, yes. Dickless rhinos.
Yes.
See, I told you, Daramouthe. Our format is completely freeform. It's everything from fart jokes to Orange Man Bad to Dickless rhinos. Like anywhere in between, anywhere in that realm of topic is exactly what we talk about here.
We go from a serious topic to dickless rhinos.
You don't think dickless rhinos is serious? They're
No.
cutting the dicks off of rhinos, and they're dying out because they have no dicks to reproduce. This is serious. This is a thing. I'm looking up dickless rhinos. Look,
That was great.
Dickless
rhinos. Trucker Zeus. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Talk about ducks fucking ducks.
Trust him, Daramouthe. It's 100%.
No, they
freeform.
don't.
You never know what's going to happen.
Nah, they just.
Okay, this is a
Ducks don't
first.
fuck.
I think I broke Google.
Oh
You
man.
can put anything you want into Google, and it'll come back. Oh, there's 7 million finds. You know, we did that in like 0.0001 seconds. I just put in dickless rhinos in Africa. And goes, it looks like there aren't many great matches for your search. I've never seen that before in my life.
Thank you again, Daramouthe.
That is it. I literally have two returns on dickless rhinos. Two.
You officially broke the internet.
Where would South Africa be without white people is the one. And the second one is Ricky Gervais. Yay, I shot a stationary 14-foot herbivore. That's it. Ricky Gervais, or where would South Africa be without white people? I don't,
But were they
those are the
dickless?
results.
Were they
Nothing about dicklessness. Nothing about dicklessness. I've never seen Google come back with only 2 fucking results. Never.
You broke it. Google finally said duct tape broke me.
I broke the fucking internet.
You broke it.
It's broken.
Duct tape officially wins. Duct tape officially wins tonight. He broke the internet.
What if I just leave out in Africa? Just leave dickless rhinos. Oh, there's much. Oh, wow.
Trucker Zeus. Yeah, trying to come in for the win.
No, now I'm just getting rhinos.
Oh,
Yes, sir, Daramouthe. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Appreciate you, brother. And I will. I'll see you on the second. We all will see you on the second because I am sure everyone in chat here, when I put it out that I'm coming on your show, they're all going to show up and we're all going to be there. Right, everybody? Right, everybody in chat? Aren't we all going to Daramouthe's channel? I don't have his links up at handy right now. I have not prepped that because he surprised me. But you can, if you're in Rumble, click on Daramouthe's name and go follow him on Rumble, because I am going to be over there on July 2nd at 7 p.m. I am going to be interviewed, freeform interviewed. I'm going to be doing a show with Daramouthe. So I expect everybody that's in here right now, all 42 of you, to be over there in Rumble and hang out with Daramouthe and I.
Stop clicking, because every time I go to click on Daramouthe, somebody else pops in a goddamn sentence, and I end up clicking on Firefly, Kelly, and Halo. Stop fucking talking, people. Stop it.
Hey, Folsom Lockdown, what's up? Thank you very much.
What?
Finally, after 7 clicks.
What?
Oh, you've been piffed on? I like that. I do. Daramouthe, listen to Folsom Lockdown. I like that. I definitely like you've been piffed on. Daramouthe does a Friday night at the same time. He starts at 7, just like we do here, and he has a show that he does called Pay It Forward. It's his Pay It Forward show. And so what they do during that show is they go around to other Rumble streams that are live, and they go in and they rant them and they pay it forward, which I think is pretty darn cool.
Right, Mikey? I'm telling you, I'm not starting that for nothing. We all need to come together for the rhinos. I'm telling you right now. For the rhinos. Let's hear it. Is
there a rhino GoFundMe? Is there a GoFundMe for rhinos, the link that we can share?
Well, I put a penisless. He put penisless.
Can I get a giraffe?
We could probably get these rhinoceros, like prosthetic penises or peni. Maybe that is something. Maybe that's. I don't know.
How long is a rhinoceros wiener? I mean, the horse ones are like feet long. So how big is a rhinoceros wiener? And how many Chinese people does that thing feed? I want to know. Search Google.
I would
and is it ribbed for your pleasure?
I don't.
Thank you, Fred.
Like
Mikey V, thank you.
That's where they cut it at. It's like when you get that.
Let's rhino fun. Come on.
So
we got that penisless rhino fun camo.
So what is okay? So what is it used for? What is the penis? What is the rhinoceros penis be used for? What is it?
Well,
good
they
for?
usually have.
Now I'm jumping out. Yeah, jeez. Oh man, I do want to find see if Hacking Hawaii is on though, because I really would like to stop by and say hello. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen Hacking Hawaii. I was gonna. It's like it's been a while. I'm not gonna do that. All right, 2 more people. I'm definitely trying to look for. If I don't see him in the list, then I definitely will go into my list and Eggman. I am the Eggman. That's what I am. Bibbidi boppity bibbidi boo. Bip bop bidip bop. Slippity slap. Peru. I wear jorts. Hi Mark. I've already been to Hi Mark. Point to join the stream. Yes, it was. And then people will look at me funny and say, All right, let's go to my feed. Let's see if I can't find them if they're live. Let's see. Yeah, I follow a lot of different people. Where is Heckin' Hawaii not on? I thought they were. Heckin' Hawaii. Oh, it's upcoming. Oh, what time? 17 minutes? Okay. All right. Well, I'm not gonna wait till then. I thought I was gonna sneeze. Let's do the comments.
He's all yours. Get him out of here. He's good. Get the door open.
Oh. I just used an Xbox controller with a dongle. It was like $60 or something. It's meant to work for PC. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, that's what I've been using is the Xbox controller the entire time. I went and bought it. I went and bought a brand new one. Because the kids had messed up some of my other ones. I use that controller. It's really good. It has the best joysticks and the same ones. The Dreamcast controller they had.
You heard the lady.
The last
got another psycho
time.
on the way.
Joe. Good. That's good to know.
Smell
Check
the
that out.
excitement in the air.
In the air. I smell something on there.
Must have been one of the guards.
No.
Oh boy. Is that you?
Will he see it? Will
Yeah,
he?
sure looks like Croc to me.
Get ready. Keep your weapons trained on it at all times.
At all times.
Pure transit. Daramouthe for $5 over on the Rumble side.
I will hunt you down. A toy collar won't stop me from killing you, Batman. I'll rip you apart. Eat your bones.
He's a little cranky.
It's not just cranky.
That reminds me. I really need to get me some new.
Daramouthe for $5 over on the Rumble side says, "Hey, common nerd, here's to a cool dude, and I hope things have gone well. Have a great night." Thank you very much, Daramouthe. And because the $5 Friday rules are still into effect, ladies and gentlemen, that has officially pushed us to 12:20. Ladies and gentlemen, we are playing till 12:20 now. We have officially gotten $5 Fridays extended out to over 13 hours. And thank you very much for helping out with that, Daramouthe. You are the grease between our gears, keeping this machine running. Thank you very much, my friend.
You are the wind beneath.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a crazy day. It has been an absolutely insane day. People are nuts. People are crazy. I have the absolute best supporters in the fellowship, hands down, no doubt about it whatsoever. And they just were like, "Hey, welcome back to $5 Fridays. Congratulations on the new house and the new setup in the studio.
Right.
We're gonna keep your ass in this chair for 13 hours." So yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at right now. But thank you, Daramouthe, for contributing to that. Thank you very much for contributing to our $5 Fridays.
Let me.
Yeah. So that's all right. Let's carry on.
Hey, move up.
And with a little misery, just haven't.
Now Daramouthe's commenting down below. Love it. All right, I gotta go with him.
Yep, you big lump. You'll be late for the party. Oh, sorry.
Did I punch anything
How come
yet?
they like Batman past security?
Because I'm fucking
night for a
Batman.
party.
Just in case you
That's
haven't
why.
made
Where you're going.
Oh, Kevin Conroy.
Young dentist. I still have a trick or two up my sleeve. I mean, don't you think it's a little bit funny how a fire at Blackgate caused hundreds of my crew to be moved here?
Not weird at all.
I thought I told you to stay quiet. Oh, Frankie, you really should learn to keep that fat mouth of
Just in case you haven't made a butt dent in your seat
yours
yet.
shut. It'll get you into trouble.
Something bad's gonna
Tell
happen
me
before
something.
Frankie.
You've never let me catch you this easily.
I-
What are you really
I
at?
just give a
That's
little.
right.
Nothing much. Hundreds dying in pain and fear. All their meaningless lives brought to a horrifying conclusion. All thanks to you and a book of matches. Was that the answer you wanted?
$10, so he's gonna go longer.
Avoid contact with prisoners from Blackgate prison facility.
See it. See
Yes,
it.
they should.
What's he doing?
Stay where you are.
Get a flashlight. Get a light on him.
That's right.
JR24 is back. What's going on, buddy?
Precautions your institution is temporary.
What? Don't you trust me?
Shit. Hell no.
Our best.
Hell no.
See it? Come on,
Not
Commander.
even for half a second.
Come on.
Glad you're back, JR24. We're officially going until 12:20 now,
So,
right? 12:20 is that where we're at now?
You killed
Nope.
3 of my
Nope. Nope.
12:20 now.
Nope.
Only 3? I'll be sure to try harder next time. What say we aim for 100?
Breath says, remember everyone, the goal is to get Common Nerd up until 7 a.m. Central. Then Friday will actually end on this planet.
Long night, Jim. Joker invades City Hall and holds the mayor
man.
hostage, leaving it to me to juggle SWAT teams, the media, and you. Yes.
Daramouthe!
Hopefully, the last we'll ever have with him.
Yeah, right.
Harley, we'll get to that in just a
Hold it
second
there.
when I pause
Sorry,
the game
Batman.
again.
Arkham staff owner.
Listen, I appreciate the assistance.
12:30,
but
boys and
unsettle the more
girls.
violent
12:30. You might get.
I think he's talking
Barathis
about
might get his
you,
wish after
Bats.
all.
Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome here. Gotta say, it's good to be back.
You okay? He surrendered almost without a fight.
Almost without a fight.
I don't like it.
I don't like
At
it.
least he's back where he belongs.
That's because he wants to be here.
Get up! Now!
There he goes.
Loose. Alert the warden.
The joke's on you.
How do you get out of the cuffs that fast?
Honey,
How do you get out of the cuffs that fast?
Come on
Batman.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman. I set a trap, and you sprang it gloriously.
This is
now
great.
let's get this party
I love it. I love it. All right, hold on a second. So Daramouthe for another $10 says, well then, let me keep you there longer. And with a little misery, just in case you haven't made a butt dent in your seat yet. Oh, thank you, Daramouthe. That is officially 12:30, boys and girls. We are officially going until 12:30 a.m., making this an insanely 13.5-hour long-ass stream. Thank you, Daramouthe, for the $10. You are part of the grease between our gears, keeping that machine running. Thank you very much, my friend.
Hey, I had.
Oh, you guys are insane. You guys are insane. Oh
can
my
take
god.
it.
Go call the common nerd or sugar daddies. Yeah, where are they? Where the common nerd sugar daddies at? Barathis. Oh, you're insane. JR's like, I've been up since 2:30 a.m. Yeah, I feel that now.
All right, one more person and then we're done. Heck and Y is already past their point. I think we'll go back to the live tab. Nope, to the live. There we go. And we'll find one person. And just random. Well, maybe a random. Matt Damon. True crime, comedy, and reactions. Dr. Damon. It's like a 24/7 stream. Please tell me it's not 24. Oh, okay, it's not 24/7 stream. Is it one follower? What?
What a surprise! It's almost like I knew there was gonna be a second squad here, and they're dead.
And then this is the last one. Nope. Nope. Into that. And that. This will be the end of that.
I gotta heal. Yeah, what a surprise!
Don't know if we'll see it, but hey. We'll give it till 12:30.
Oh, okay, love to see that.
He's not cool. Well, Tiny Players didn't respond back. I gave him the link and stuff, but I guess he either overslept or his
Oh,
internet.
I'm so fucked.
So we'll see. But he's not answering right now. It's funny he doesn't have Rumble up there on his some things.
I should not have picked up this Res Beacon. Love fucking Apex, dude. Yeah. My teammates are so good, man.
It's been 2 hours, so. Alright. Well, we'll wait to 13. And all right. And we're done. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it has been no show. Don't know why. He has the link. Okay. No show. All right. No, it doesn't. It says Daramouthe. Read a little. All right. So anyway, guys, that was the wonderful Pay It Forward stream. Now, of course, again, like I said earlier, if you weren't here, Tiny Players didn't show up. I've tried contacting him here and there. No answer. Through his Discord is where I was contacting him through, but there's still no answer. And of course, he could have contacted me on Twitter X because and all that stuff. So yeah, the post-it notes are rants and memberships. So people who are members are the red ones, and the other color ones are rants. So everyone who's ranted, like the real Tom P who's ranted today, gets a post-it note and gets it on the wall. Mike is mad. He is not cool. Hey, well, it cool's in your name, Cool Frog. So I mean, there you go. But anyway, but yes, Tiny Player didn't show up. He has the link. We made the plans earlier, like the first week of June, or earlier this month, sorry. And so the time and date were set. And sure. But anyway, so yeah, he didn't show up. I don't know. There was a post on his Twitter X saying that he was having internet issues, so that possibly could be it. Or he could have overslept because he is in South Africa, so he's about 6 to 7 hours ahead of me. So there's that. But yeah, I'm grateful for anyone who came along for the ride, even if it was, not very big. No, yeah, sure. I'll definitely ask you for July, because July is coming up, and I'll be asking a lot of people around. So I'll just look at your DMs. Just look forward to your DMs, School Frog. Yeah. So it is what it is. Well, no, he will. I think Frog's been on twice. Hey, Cool Frog, have you been on twice already? I thought you've been on twice. But yeah, Cool Frog's been on twice. Jack Tarlad, great Englishman, has been on 7 times. That was funny. And then twice, yes. I feared it was twice. I remembered it was twice. He's been on twice. He's shown up both times. The second time, though, was kind of disastrous because of Rumble Studios. So that was a fun time. Oh well. But thankfully, it's not going to be those issues anymore. But yeah, Cool Frog, look at your DMs for July. And I definitely be hitting you up along with a bunch of other people. But yes, Tiny Players, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's because his internet was still out or he overslept. I do not know the answer, but but yeah, we'll see if he comes back and kind of gives, like couldn't come back because he overslept or whatever. We'll reschedule for another time. But yeah, Tiny Players couldn't come on, so it was just me for like an hour and a half or 2 hours by myself, and then of course the Pay It Forward stream. So no, but I'm thinking you guys are here because I didn't think there'd be anyone. So it is what it is. But yeah, it's all the other frogs related. I'm not related to any other frog. Yes, because he has 2 G's. He's double G. FRO double G. That's right. That's how you spell it. That's how you say it. That's how you move forward. No. What would be choose? No. Humble. There we go. So before I go tonight, hey, blip blap. He is a frog. Blip. But anyway, oh, that's right. Before I do the ending stuff, don't forget, guys, I streamed. I gotta do my thing, right? So don't forget, I stream to both YouTube Rumble at Daramouthe, and I do the Discord at Daramouthe as well. I also have a Twitter at Daramouthe, the fan account anyway, and I have an email. Look, all the links are in the link tree below. If you'd like to come on and be a part of, like Cool Frog, like Tomby, like the Yankee, who will be in the first week of July. It's just that easy. Look, I'm not here for, hey, Folsom, thank you. I'm not here for debates. I'm not here for arguments. I'm not here for some negative trolls that just want to not have a conversation. I'm here for having conversations with people. And Frog will tell you just as much as anyone else that's been on, including Alaska Man Jeff. So anyway, guys, if you'd like to give that a whirl, because the door is open, if you're willing to have a good conversation, then the link tree down below, we can give it a try, or leave a comment in YouTube or Rumble. Now, of course, I got to do the annoying thing, right, where you hear the content creators say on YouTube, right, share, like, and subscribe. Well, in order to have more people on, right, or to be seen more, in order to have more people on, I got to have my help with my engagement. Yeah, all that stuff that the YouTuber creators would say. But I'm trying to at least give a reason of why, because it helps me to be seen more, so that, one, credibility, two, that maybe people will give me a second look instead of just denying me outright, because they'll be like, oh, he's not followers or all this stuff, or just whatever, because again, I'm looking forward to having, as lots of people on, and yeah, it's been great so far, and I hope to keep doing it, but of course to have more people on, the engagement factor. So anyway, whether it's a like, whether it's a follow, whether it's sharing it, or whether it's just leaving a comment, one of it or all of it, doesn't matter. Whatever you do helps, and I look forward to having more and more people on to just converse with and just have a free-flowing conversation, because at the end of the day, we're all people, and the fighting and the arguing really doesn't do much. So anything you guys do to help, I appreciate it. So thank you guys so much. Let me get back to chat. Throw another skill on your wall. Hopefully, yeah. Okay, Folsom, you got another one. I'm gonna give you yellow though, because I got colors. Remember, hopefully things can work out for round 2 at a later date. I like Golden Shower streams better. Golden Fridays, Golden streams. It's still gonna be PiF. It's still gonna be PiF. It's not gonna change from that. So we'll write this down before Folsom leaves. Folsom lockdown, $5. See, there you go, right there, Folsom. Oh, come on, there you go, right there, $5. Hey, both Blip Blop and Mike, I'm gonna give you one warning, and that'll be it. If you can't be a little respectful while you're in my chat, I'll knock you both out. How's that sound? All right. Don't care about the free speech stuff. You can say whatever you want, but be a little more respectful of the other people that are in here, because I don't treat it as crap. So yeah, anyway, sort of no skittles in your wall. Hopefully things will work out for round 2 at a later date. Oh yeah, for tiny players, I hope so too. Again, on his post on Twitter X, he was talking about, it was the day before too. He was saying he was having internet issues, so I'm pretty sure it might be the case, or it could be that he overslept. So remember, Golden Fridays, Golden Showers, you've been piffed on. It's too long. Pay it forward is just right. Yeah. I get that, but you're also in someone else's chat, so just a little respect will go a long way. So, but anyway, guys, and of course, thank you for that, Folsom. Even though I know you're doing to laugh at me, haha. But anyway, I think that is it. That is for the end of it. And of course, like if you saw, sorry, it's not July yet. Do this ignorance everywhere they go. Well, I defer to your intelligence, Cool Frog. So I'll defer to that. But anyway, getting back to the point. On Monday, I will have a gentleman. I've got to go there first. On the 24th, I will have a man by the name of Mike Molisan. He's another Rumbler out there. And he'll be on at 8 p.m. Eastern. And hopefully you guys will be able to join me for that. If not, that's fine. But I do like bringing these other people on, whether they're new or old. I do like bringing these people on and just having a great time with them. And of course, same with you, Cool Frog. But anyway, that's two right there. But anyway, guys, have a great night. Have a wonderful weekend. And as always do, we'll play out with the one. Oh, no, don't want to do that. Play out with my favorite artist is One Day With You by Pogo. Have a great night, guys, and hope to see you Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. See you later. Bye.